push him off. He's calling for it. This is it. This is it. Your career's on the line here. Do it. Do it. This place will erupt when he picks him up. He's got him up. Oh, hell yeah. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. We've got a new heavyweight champion. Climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous. I just had an out-of-body experience. What did we just see? What did we just see? He got him in a power slam. He got him in a power slam. He got it. Simmons got it. Simmons has won the match. Simmons is a champion.
I've always maintained that reality is for people who can't face drugs.
Shit is about to get real.
You get to see your knee. Knee. Shit.
Look at the stare of the champion against the challenger.
What?
And now, Straight Talk Society presents Wrestling with Reality.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
It's going to be the biggest battleground in the history of our sport.
The biggest match in pro wrestling history.
The two biggest superstars in our sport in the biggest event the sport has ever seen. The biggest match in the history of our sport.
Trying to run a little scalded dog here. Enough is enough. That's enough. No! Oh, God, that's enough! Stop it! Man, listen. It's tougher than a $2 steak. Who is your daddy? Who's your daddy, Undertaker? Then slam, toe slam. Who's your daddy, Undertaker? Lucifer's lips on the biggest songs in the WWE. Somebody stop this. Somebody stop the damn man. Enough's enough. What? The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Just got it real. Woo!
WWE Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time. Let's rock.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
So to escape from reality?
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
I am reality.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, it's live, pal.
Let the slaughter begin! It is now time for
With reality.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Junior, look at this.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
number one to be the man, baby! You have to beat the man! Heavyweight champion of the world. The time is now. Reality has become the present, and the final lesson of the pain game has begun. Have you ever heard a joke like that in your life?
You are gonna wrestle my ass for the world title. You will have to kill me to keep me from killing you. Woo!
The 90s have been referred to as the reckoning with truth. In the 80s, everything was clouded. Nobody ever told the truth. In the 90s, the way to go is flat out. Tell no lies. That's the way we're gonna do it. When you hear something from our lips, truth it may be, and as much as it may hurt, you can count on it being exactly the way that it is.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga!
Oh, what is up? Straight Talk Society. This is your host, Trevor. And we're back with another episode of Wrestling with Reality. Please let me know if I could be heard, because for some reason, I cannot hear myself. I do see one of my co-hosts already on the board. What's up, MD?
Peace, peace, peace. What's going on? What's happening?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you
Oh,
just fine.
okay. All right, cool. All right, Ricardo saying loud and clear. While we wait on Venkat, I don't know if I don't know if he's home from work yet or on the road. We do have a special guest that's going to be joining the show tonight. Y'all know him from the chat, Nurbom, and hopefully tonight he will tell me exactly how to say his name because I damn sure think I'm saying it wrong. But he is going to join us because he was at WrestleMania live. So that's the best person to gauge audience, to gauge overall feel of the show. So we're gonna just let Nirabom just rock out pretty much because I don't have much more to say about the show. There's certain things that we'll get to later. You guys know I do have the slideshow presentation ready. We will go through the matches, but unfortunately, we did start 30 minutes late, which is gonna be a reoccurring issue. We'll have to deal with that behind the scenes with Venkat and MD and myself. So before I bring on Nirabom, I need you guys, Keela, if you are in the chat, please drop the link to MD's channel again. And we're going to keep dropping this link until y'all subscribe to the man's channel. I want to see all the influx of subscribers to his channel so he knows that they came from the Straight Talk Society. I wish there was a way to say like, hey, I'm over here from the Straight Talk Society, so he knows. Because if there's one thing I do, I like to promote. Oh, so there's Venkat. I like to promote fantastic things. And MD did a show on Monday, Monday at 8:30 called God and Government with my new favorite YouTuber. I'm gonna just go ahead and call it the brother Apex. Man, just so y'all just think of Wayne and then y'all think of a Christian and put the two together. There you have Apex. And I will be interviewing Apex. MD, let Apex know I emailed him back. No, I did text him with the number that he emailed me, but he never responded. So I don't know. Hopefully I did the right number.
No doubt, I'll let them know.
But y'all make sure and subscribe to MD's channel, man. He's finally doing his own thing because he's free. Free indeed. Whom the Son set free is free indeed. Speaking of God and government, and he's just gonna be doing big things. The political expose will be coming up shortly, so y'all make sure and tune into that. Just doing his own thing, man. They always support Black creators. Venkat is in the building. Before we bring on Nurbom, I will say this because y'all know how I am. I am a very passionate wrestling fan. A little too much, I might add. I'll wear that as a badge of honor because sometimes I get crazy. This past
What did you just say?
You see that? The man can't even let me. You see what I'm saying?
I don't
Hey,
know
I
what you
told you,
said.
man. I'm sitting back. I got my popcorn pop, and I'm gonna just enjoy the show.
I did not hear what you said. What did you say?
MD, he did not hear anything else I said, but that I said for just for your enjoyment again. I said that sometime I could be a rational wrestling fan, and I will wear that as a badge of honor. So this past Sunday night, I think it was, I just went completely overboard and ended a show that shouldn't have been ended, and which I suffer the most in this because if you look at our night one show, we got 25,000. I wish we got 2,500 views on it. We had over 100 people in the chat watching that one time, and we could have been going that same way Sunday night, but you know, I let my emotions get the best of me, which I try not to ever do, but sometimes it happens. So for that, I do apologize to my co-hosts, to MD, but especially Venkat, because y'all know me and Venkat are like real friends. So I do apologize to them for getting irrational, and ending the show like that. So yeah, it does start already, but I don't know. He just can't let me finish my word, but whatever. Whatever. So
Hell, all of that you just said, hell, might go out the window after it's all said and done tonight.
I got nothing because, like I said, no Diddy. I got a hard out at 8:00. I had to be done at 8. I do need to catch up with you two in the conference. At whenever you guys are free by some actually some changes that have to take place just because you see what time the show started, you see what time I got home from work. That's going to be the regular occurrence now going forward. So it's going to be rough. But we'll have to deal with it later. So anyway, we do have a special guest, someone who was at WrestleMania, and y'all know he has to be out of here as soon as Dynamite starts. So
Oh yeah, I'm watching Dynamite tonight.
yeah,
I got to see that footage.
Hey, look forward to a top 5 tonight on that, and it's just gonna be the top 5 clowns that Tony Khan is. But nevertheless, Nurabom, first of all, you gotta tell me how to say your name, brother, because I know I'm saying it wrong.
That's all good. Yours is not like the worst butchering. Like there's other people who butchered it way worse. Like yours is fine. It's Neruben.
Oh God, I was off. Neruben.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What other thing can I call you? I'm gonna butcher that all night.
I don't know. Like some people call me Gork, but that's like a long story. Like, but you can call me Neruben. Yeah, but that's all
the
good.
final boss.
The final boss.
No, I'm the final boss. No. So, all right. So Gort, yeah, I just call it Neruben. I try not to butcher it. So you were at WrestleMania. We're gonna go through the card. You were at both nights.
No, night one I watched from the ECW arena.
Oh my God, how did that happen?
Oh, because we were going to the GCW event, clusterfuck, and but like it was us. You couldn't get tickets for night one for a myriad of reasons. But anyways, we went to ECW arena because it was closest to clusterfuck, and yeah, it was sick. It was really awesome. Like you could really feel the history in that place, and it was a great crowd of people.
So let me ask you this before I hand it off to MD and Venkat. You went to All In Wembley. You went to WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure you've been to other pay-per-view. Is that just your thing that you just go to pay-per-views, or you just as a wrestling fan you just live your life? Like what is it? What makes you go to these shows? Because I know it has to cost a pretty penny.
Yeah, man. I actually have a story about this, right? Like when I was younger, as like a teenager, like I was also into wrestling, but like I never went because like my parents never let me. Like I never had the money, like that sort of thing. And like when I was a little bit older, like I started going to like indie shows and whatnot, but never any like big pay-per-view events because I never had the money. But now that like I'm older, like I'm in my 30s, I have a lot more responsibilities. Like yeah, I got back into wrestling after like 10 years and not being a fan, and yeah, now that I have the ability to go, I'll go. And like the one story that really pushed me to go to WrestleMania really was when it was WrestleMania 20. I actually got the money to go to like the local theater to watch it, but by the time from my grandma, but by the time I got there, like it was already sold out, and I never got to see. That was like one of my favorite WrestleManias too, like watching it after like clips and everything. And now that I have like the means to go, like damn, I'll just go. So that's what it is. That's what like kind of pushes me to go. But like this time won't last forever, so I might as well go, right? Might as well live my life.
Hey, that's awesome. My last question. I know I said I got a last one, but so we all hear about the infamous WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
So did you do like Wale Mania? Did you do any of that other stuff?
Yeah, I did one of the GCW shows, GCW Clusterfuck. But yeah, that was an interesting show. It was pretty late at night. There was like a Punjabi prison match, which was pretty crazy. And then there was the clusterfuck, and everybody came. And when I'm talking about everybody, like it was at first it was Shane Douglas, then Tommy Dreamer got kicked him out, and then Tommy Dreamer fought like a whole bunch of people. But to be honest, I was pretty tired, and it was getting pretty crazier and crazier. And then like I slept for half an hour, and then because it was 2:00 in the morning when I got up, I saw a chicken fighting a Cat in the Hat. Then Nick Gage came in and eliminated both of them. Or no, they're still in the ring together. But then Microballer came out. Like he had to have been 1 foot. The chicken and I don't know who eliminated who. I think the chicken eliminated the Cat in the Hat, or Cat in the Hat eliminated the chicken. But they both got eliminated, and then the Microballer eliminated Nick Gage.
That just sounds ridiculous, man. Hey, y'all got any questions for? That just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. So you said your name was Naruban. That's an Arabic name, right?
Yeah, that's like Tamil, like Indian, South Indian, Sri Lankan.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. Trev answered. I wanted to know, like, did you do any of the WrestleMania weekend stuff? I don't know. Did they do WrestleCade this year? I don't know if they did.
I don't know. Like they did a lot of stuff. Like there's actually a ton of like WWE related stuff too. They had something at the convention center downtown, like WWE World, and like all the kickoffs. And then I think there are like some official like tailgate parties. Like there is like a lot going on WWE side too. It's pretty crazy. No, it was crazy. Like I actually at ECW Arena, like I met Rich Swann randomly. I don't know, like he cut his hand accidentally, and I asked him, if it was okay and everything, and that was pretty cool seeing him there. And I think I saw a whole bunch of other people like Tommy Dreamer walking around and everything.
Okay. That was the same show with Masha Slamovich and Shayna Baszler, right?
So Masha was there in the clusterfuck battle royale. I think she lasted like 10-15 minutes, but no, I didn't see Shayna. I think it was just for that show.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
So just so Naruban knows, he owed me about $100 now with all the F-bombs he dropped. It's all good. Venkat, you got something for him before we bring into the review?
I just want to clarify something. So he wasn't at the event. He was at another venue watching it on a screen.
No, night one.
Night one.
Night two, you were actually in the arena?
Yeah, night two, I was in the arena.
So when the pin happened, atmosphere, like as far as like the reaction of people.
You went out, Venkat. You fell off.
Hello?
You fell off. Ask him again from the beginning.
Oh, okay. So night two, when the pin happened, what was the reaction of the crowd? How did it? Was there like a pause, a moment of uncertainty, like some people feeling like it wasn't real, or they didn't react, or what was the feeling like?
It was like immediate reaction because, like, if you remember, obviously, everybody remembers, right? There was like a build up towards that moment, right? A moment when Roman just went after Seth. So after that moment happened, and then Cody hit his 3 crossroads and whatever. Like we knew, like we everybody knew. So like it was just there was no hesitation. It was huge pop. Like everybody, like I was seated in like the further end, like just a little behind the entrance, and like everybody in my section got up. Good.
Okay. The situation with Seth Rollins when he got hit. How did that feel in the audience when you saw that? Did you guys know it was Seth Rollins? Because on TV, it looks like we think it's Seth Rollins. We weren't sure until the camera got close enough.
Mm-hmm.
But it was an odd moment where, you hear that music and then he just shows up and boom, he's on the ground. So a lot of people, I noticed like reactions on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were saying the same thing. Like, what the hell was that when it first happened?
Like for me personally, like I knew exactly what was going on because he said that, right? Like he said it in his promo to Cody that I will be your shield. And then I was confused. Okay, I was confused for like half a second. But then like I saw him with the vest and everything. I was, oh, it's Seth. So like for me, like I wasn't like there was maybe like a small momentary confusion, but like me and my friends, we all knew it was Seth.
Where did he come from? Did he come from within the crowd, or did he come down the ramp?
Cross examination from Venkat.
I
don't know.
I just saw like the music, and then I saw him appear. Like I didn't really see where he appeared from.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Hey, Venkat, I think what threw everybody off, because I went back and watched it, what really threw me off, I didn't realize at the time he dyed his hair blonde.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, I remember.
That's why everybody didn't know who it was, because he came out in his original Shield garb with the blonde hair. That's why when MD was like, "What the hell? Who is that?" Because we're looking at this blonde hair on the ground when we just saw him earlier in the night with the black hair or whatever the hell color.
Right. That makes sense.
I mean,
so
they did.
Seth was committed in doing what he was doing.
They did make Seth look like a fool though, but we'll get to it.
Oh my goodness.
So last thing I want to ask you before you get in, I mean, you might not want to answer, but you might do just for my curiosity. What the hell does that WrestleMania ticket cost?
So for me, it cost in like the high 200. So I just have to get the cost from my friend. He's still just putting together like the tally, everything. We drove there, but I think it was in like the high 200s, and then we got the seat. It was they said it was obstructed. Like I could see the ring fine. I just couldn't see like the walkout from like the front side. I'd see it from the back side. So I was seated facing like behind the big logo, behind the set, basically a little bit.
Okay. And so would you, damn, it's so fascinating. Would you say, because I was just at SmackDown recently and like there's not a bad seat in the house, but I love the section that we're in. And Monday Night Raw will be here in August. The tickets go on sale tomorrow night, so I got to jump on those.
Mm-hmm.
But would you say like would your seats beat watching it on TV? Because you know we have these the TV, the home experience for anything now is ridiculous. Like I'm a huge football fan. There's no reason for me to go to Dolphin Stadium now.
Mm-hmm. It really just like depends on what you value. For me, like I like that experience. And I had even worse seats at All In. Like my seats in All In were trash, but these seats were fine for me. I could see the ring. I could see mostly what's going inside the ring. Like the crowd adds like the crowd being with the crowd is crazy. Like just it's crazy. It's just like if you're a wrestling fan, you should at least experience it for yourself one day to go to like a WrestleMania or like one of the big four. So it's pretty much what you value. Like for me, like I liked being in the arena when just be witnessing history, right? So that's I don't know. I guess what you value, I guess.
All right, yeah, I get it. I've been to Royal Rumble, so I know I was at the Royal Rumble that Rey Mysterio won. So that was 2006. So I've been to Armageddon's and a couple other pay-per-views. So I know the fun of it. And the ticket for $200, that's not that. I thought you were going to say about $500 or $600, just because it's WrestleMania. So they don't overprice you, which is good. I know the ringside seats were probably like $5,000, but
they were 10 for the ringside. For the ringside, it was $10,000.
Yeah, I was lowballing it because for SmackDown they wanted 1,000, so I was just kind of lowballing it.
Wow. But that's with taking the chair home and all of that. You get that whole, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was 10,000. I looked it up.
Man, Jade better sit on my lap in the process or something. My goodness. All right, so let's run through this card. And like I say, 8 o'clock, Nurbaum has to get out of here, and I got a hard out at 8. Unless y'all got something on the matches, we're gonna go through them. The opening match of night 1, you had Rhea Ripley taking on Becky Lynch. In full transparency, I watched this match driving home from a funeral. So I saw this match in pieces at the stoplight. I have not been able to watch this yet, so I got nothing on this. MD, what you got on this match?
I only seen the highlights, bro. Remember, I told you I started watching it during the tag team ladder match. I only saw the highlight. I was out too.
All right. So what did you think about Rhea retaining though?
It's what I wanted. I'm surprised that they did it, but I get it now based on like what happened later on in the weekend. So I get it. I ain't got no problem with it. I don't want to see Becky with the title at all anyway.
Wait, what did you talk? What happened later on in the weekend?
Well, as far as Damian Priest winning the world title.
Oh, okay. Venkat, what was your thoughts on this match?
I didn't get to see it. I totally missed it. I was actually watching Roman Reigns documentary, getting ready for WrestleMania, thinking it was starting at 8. So I rewinded a little bit back, but then I realized, oh crap, they're doing that tag match. So I fast forward to live, and I will say that according to what people are saying, that Becky Lynch was sick. Yeah, she had some sort of virus or something like that. She was sick or a fever or something, and she worked through it. I guess the days leading up to the match, she had a real high fever.
I was gonna make a joke. I ain't even gonna make it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna make it because she called herself the man. Michael Jordan played through 102 degree fever in the finals. So
I didn't want to be. I don't want to be accused of defamation, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh man.
So Nurbum, and the reason I'm going to you last because you were there, Naruban. You were there, so I want to know how did this match come off because we didn't get to really see it.
So this was a night one match, so I wasn't actually there. But to be honest, this is kind of a personal thing for me. But when I was on my last period for wrestling, like I'm a metal fan, right? Like I like to listen to a lot of metal, and like Motionless in White, like were like before I even got back into everything, were Motionless in White were like one of my favorite bands, and like I seen them live. So like just seeing that just out of nowhere, that pop, I popped hard for that. That was pretty crazy. So no, it was a great match. Like Rhea, like how I saw this match was like Becky was kind of like a title. Like Rhea needed to like beat Becky to kind of establish herself because like what I think is like she's gonna be like the female Roman going forward. And no, this match was great. This was like I love the match. This match is great. I think Rhea is also a better wrestler than Becky, and Becky's good, but like she's not as good as Rhea, in my opinion.
Yeah, Rhea. Becky is like is going lower and lower on the list for me and the Horsemen, the Horsewomen. Oh no, she's number. So you got Charlotte, Bailey. I put Becky above Sasha. So okay, there you go. So and we do know that Becky's leaving for a while. Her and Seth are probably gone until SummerSlam. So so you're not going to see them for a while. So I feel like this was the right choice. So let's go on to the next match. You had the 6-pack ladder match that they did at least tell me. Got to give them credit. They at least said before the match started, and again, this is another one. I was driving home, so I didn't get to see it all. I saw bits and pieces at the stoplight. They said the match isn't over until both sets of titles are taken down. And then they even said if somebody pulls down one, then they're that champion. If they pull down the other one, then they're the undisputed champion. But if somebody else pulls down another one, is a huge cluster. But they were able to split the titles. MD, what you thought about this one?
Yeah, so I caught this like at the tail end when I started watching. So I went back and watched some of the highlights of this match. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. When I saw Austin Theory and Waller take the SmackDown titles down. They correct me if I'm wrong. They both were on that ladder, right? When they did it.
I don't know.
I believe so. From what I saw, I believe that's what happened. With that being said, I'm a logic based person.
Oh, okay. I know where you're going.
There's a lot of illogical stuff in this
Yeah.
match.
Why
didn't one just grab
why
the
did
other
one go to one
Yeah.
set and the other go to the other set? I'm like, huh? They were in the ring by themselves, but they chose to pull down the smack. No problem. I'm glad to see Awesome Truth. You know, I wanted to pick them, but I was afraid to pick them. I'm glad I did. Now they're the Raw tag. It's the right fit.
Well,
Yeah,
looking
look at that.
Yeah, looking at this picture, it looked like the ladder fell. I don't know.
I know they were saying. I know one of the highlights I saw. They said something was one of the ladders were broken.
Yeah,
And
on the leg it was bent.
yeah, so I don't know, but still, I mean, there's plenty of ladders around, you know. So I'm assuming that
But Damian Priest threw that ladder out. I don't know if it was before this or after this, but he did throw it out.
Okay, well, again, logically, it don't make sense. Like they could have been the undisputed tag team champion.
Yeah,
But you know, for the sake of what they were trying to do, I'm glad they did it because now finally we can have 2 sets of tag team champions on each. So how it should have been all along.
Do
But
we
again,
have enough? I'm sorry, but do you have enough tag teams to support this?
I think so. I think
they do.
I think the tag teams in WWE are on the upside now.
Okay.
AOP, New Catch Republic, DIY, Pretty Deadly.
Well,
Grayson
MD,
Waller.
MD, did you see what happened last night with AOP?
No, I didn't, because I was on
the Wolf Dogs lost their titles on NXT, and then AOP attacked Frazier and the other guy. So AOP
and
Axiom, yeah. AOP is going to NXT for a while.
Why?
That's retarded.
Yeah.
But the Wolf Dogs might end up going to SmackDown.
Yeah, Braun Breaker is on SmackDown.
Yeah, Braun. Yeah, so yeah, they might keep the Wolf Dogs together, like at least for now.
That's a good ass team.
So you know, tag team wrestling's on the upswing in WWE. So I give them credit for that.
This moment made me happy. Venkat, what you had on this match? Well, Nurban wasn't there, so he could.
Well, I picked this on the pre-prediction show. I picked them to win, and I'm happy that they won. I mean, they should win. I mean, how much jobbing could they do? And I gotta give credit to Miz. Miz is really good, man. Just watching him. I was watching the match they had on Monday Night Raw. It's just the little things that he does. His offense. I used to look down on Miz a lot. I was really annoyed with him for a long time. But you see the value in what he does and what he brings in the ring. R-Truth, Ron the Truth Killings has been overlooked his whole career. And he should have been at least a 2-time world champion at this point, besides the NWA title that he won in TNA. But he should have had that title at some point. I mean, he's just taken for granted. So it's good to see they got the tag team titles, but I hope that he could get a run on some other, even if it's a U.S. title or something, because he's definitely not getting the world title now.
Nurban, oh my God, but I'm never gonna get this one.
Well, you're so used to saying Nurban that it's like
I've been saying that since we've been doing the damn show. It's like I'll never change. But I hate when somebody calls me Trevor or something like that. Ruben, what you got on this match?
Oh, I loved it. It was a great match. It was great. I knew that the Judgment Day were going to lose the titles. It was time, and as soon as they announced the ladders, I knew these titles were splitting up, and the right teams won the belts. And it's like finally, so after so long, get R-Truth. This is his first WrestleMania win. That's so wild. That's so crazy. Like, what was it? Almost more than 25 years since he started with WWE. This is his first WrestleMania win. So no, it's great though. It's great that the man's getting his flowers, man, because like if anyone deserves it, it's R-Truth. Definitely R-Truth and the Miz. Miz for what he is, he deserved it too.
All
Hey,
right.
Trevor,
go ahead.
I just want to call back on the moment where in the match you had the tag where where R-Truth was adamant about getting a hot tag from
I
the
did
Miz.
see that part. I did see that.
That is so priceless. I was just dying when I saw that. The match was a fun, entertaining match, but it did have its illogical moments, as MD pointed out. And just watching a guy just up there forever while a bunch of other guys look up to see him jump on him, it's just aggravating. But the match was still overall good.
All right, so we move on to the next match. Rey Mysterio and Dragon. Well, no, it wasn't Dragon Lee. I didn't update it. It's Rey Mysterio and Andrade versus Santos Escobar and Dirty Dom. The only thing I got on this match is if you guys haven't seen it, go and watch that spot with Joaquin Wild or Phoenix, whatever he calls himself. He stood on the second rope. Carlito was on one side. The other guy was on the other side, and they lifted the rope up, and he flew damn near halfway down the aisleway. That could have been the damnedest thing I ever seen. That's the only thing I remember about this match. This match was a dud to me. Whatever, I don't care. Just start with Nurban. Nurban, what you got with this one?
I mean, like I didn't hate it, but like it's pretty much diet lucha, right? That was pretty much what it is, like really diet lucha. And no, it is what it is. There's like some nice spots. I wish it was Dragon Lee instead of Andrade, but it is what it was. And this is not my least favorite match of the night. There's another match, but no, I liked it fine, but. It is what it is. It didn't light the world on fire for me.
MD?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't nothing to write home about. Now, here's where I'm going to agree with Van Cat. It was a lot of spots in this match. This is the match where I can honestly say that Dominic looked out of place with it being a tag team. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't do much. I mean, like I say, it's clear now that he is there to draw the heat. I get it. I ain't tripping on that. He great at doing it. But he didn't do much in this match. And it clearly showed. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly. But it is what it is. Like I wasn't really paying attention, to tell you the truth.
It's funny in a match like this, nobody mentioned Rey Mysterio yet or Santos. Like, I think this was just this was insignificant to me. Venkat, what you had on this one?
The match wasn't bad. Rey Mysterio and Andrade, when Ray went on his shoulder and they did a crossbody, that was a nice little thing they did.
That was a good spot. That was a good spot.
They had their little moments. It wasn't. I think what it is the match idea is so boring and not needed or wanted that no matter what they did, unless they did something out of this world, nobody was really going to give this match any credit, because these are the matches that they just put there to get guys to be there. And we're not seeing, like, WrestleMania should really be like this super card where like there's all these matches you want to see. Sometimes we get matches that they just shove on you. And that's what this is. But when you watch the match, I mean, again, did it light the world on fire? No, but it doesn't have to. It didn't stink up the joint, and it had its moments, so it was good. And then the ending was fine and everything. So I don't have anything bad to say about it. This is a mid. It's a mid for me.
So nobody liked that springboard spot, huh?
No, that was good. But you said it. You said it.
It had a couple of good spots. Like I said, the double cross body, that was innovative. I ain't, but
Yeah.
hey, I mean,
I ain't
I
never
can see
seen
that on,
anybody do
yeah,
that.
I can see that on SmackDown.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the ending of the match comes where these two giant luchadors come out wielding chairs. Ended up being Jason Kelsey and who's the other guy?
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah,
All I knew was Jason Kelsey, and I didn't want to see him.
Some football dude.
Yeah, some Eagles, just to get the Eagles guy
Hey,
on the.
I tell you what, man. I didn't see the point of having like the eagle green theme. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, we're in Philadelphia. I get it, but bro, come on with the show. Like, this is crazy. I don't need everything eagle green. I don't like him to begin with.
So, all right, let's get to the next match. Okay, so y'all, all right, this
I've never seen a match universally hated by everybody on the internet.
wasn't. I think this was my worst match of the entire weekend, and this is NXT Stand and Deliver, everything encapsulated. This match was awful. Brother versus brother had the greatest hype video in the world. Lil Wayne with his absolute worst performance ever, rapping Jay to the ring. I don't know what the hell that was. And all this match was 62 super kicks. 62 super kicks. They told like the worst story in this match. I got nothing on it. Like this, hey, you can go ahead and this is a jobber match to me. I was looking forward to this. So when I found out that they booked this match, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna steal the show. This is gonna be one of the best matches that in WrestleMania history, just because the two brothers and they're gonna try to show out. This match sucked. Venkat, what you thought about this one?
Well, a year ago when I mentioned how the Usos are not that great, overrated, and they're just in a position that's higher profile than, say, something like Strikeforce. And I specifically use Strikeforce because the team that they were, it wasn't a long-lasting thing, and it wasn't that. But the members of that team are solid Hall of Fame, legendary type guys. Rick Martel, Tito Santana. They're not on the level of those guys. And what did they do? They showed exactly what I was saying. They showed exactly what were they lacking. In ring, they cannot compare. The Usos are not that great. And I like Jey Uso, to be honest. I really do. Even before he broke away from the bloodline, I think he's pretty cool. But I don't even particularly hate Jimmy. I think he doesn't have much to offer in his persona and his mic skills and his in ring but everything else it's fun.
Damn.
So yeah,
they literally do the same stuff. Like that part I don't get, but
they
MD,
always
that's the part. MD, one of them should have worked the match heel. Like they should have slowed it down.
No, but I didn't watch. I missed this match because I was in between, cooking and stuff. So I saw just at the beginning, and then I saw just at the very end. I didn't get to see the in between. So I don't have the stink on me like how everybody else do. But by the highlights that I've seen and the comments that I've seen, I'm like, yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. And then the other thing that I absolutely hate from the bloodline, this idea that we're going to swerve you, pretend that, oh yeah, I'm changed, I'm good now, we can be friends, and then boom, they try to do something to make it look like it's a misdirect. And when you do that, you're trying to look smart, and you end up looking stupid. And that's all I got to say about these guys. I think they're overrated, but good for them. They had a nice run with the bloodline.
Nerubon, what you got on this match?
This is my least favorite match. It was There wasn't really much to it. No psychology until the end. Just a bunch of spamming super kicks. I don't know. It wasn't I never thought Usos were the best tag team of all time, but I thought they were more capable of spamming super kicks at each other. So I didn't really like it. I'm also wondered why wasn't Rikishi involved at all with this? Where was
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, Rikishi can't be busy right now. Come on, man.
He was there. He was at the Hall of Fame.
Ugh.
So yeah, man,
62
yeah, go ahead.
super kicks. No, 62 super kicks. Just remember that. Go ahead, MD.
Well, you gotta know. You know what to expect when the Usos are in a match. You know that's what's gonna happen. I ain't even got no problem with that. You failed to tell a story at the end of the day, especially after that video package before the match. I was hyped. I was like, oh, and my brother's kid. I was hyped.
Yeah.
And you come out and do that.
Yeah,
nah, man.
But the WWF has always been that way, though. They always give you these great video packages before a match.
That was the best video package of the night to me.
Well, I mean, that's what they do. So they couldn't probably live up to it, but damn, it just seems like they crapped the bed on that one.
Yeah, and what this is what that match showed me. You have absolutely nothing for Jimmy Uso right now. Nothing. You ain't got nothing for him. Because if you did have something for him, you would have moved the story along, and you didn't do that. Like I said, you could have easily had Rikishi involved in this match some type of way. And if you wanted to put heat on Jimmy, hell, you could have had him, attack Rikishi. You could have put the heat on him. You didn't do it, meaning none of the bloodline came out and tried to help him or anything. You ain't got nothing for the man. Just keep it real.
Yeah.
He was just there to be in a match.
I saw Damian Priest talking. I saw Damian Priest talking about, I guess, a potential title shot for Jey Uso.
Yeah, he heard it on Monday.
Yeah, Jey Uso is the #1 contender for their next show.
Screw my man again. Screw Drew again. But it is what it is.
But no, MD.
He's gonna get that title shot.
Hold on, y'all. MD. You got to tune in the 5 count for that. That was.
I already saw it. I already saw it.
Perfect. CM Punk complete. And just so y'all know, CM Punk's arm is healed. There's no way they're letting him do all of this without that hurt arm. But what I was gonna say, hold up real quick, Venkat. So I did speaking of 5 count, I did a 5 count the other day. My top 5 takeaways from Roman's reign. So his entire 1300 championship run. The second pick was the fact that he elevated other superstars. And I had the list from War Games where you see Sami Zayn, you see Jay, you see Jimmy, and you see Solo. And I said of all those guys that Jimmy Uso was the one who has not done anything. Complete lackey. If I don't want him to lose his job, that's not what I'm saying. But if his brother can't be that much better than him. I seen his brother in person, and the crowd loves him. His brother can't be that much better than him. That he is the one that has completely fell by the wayside. They could heat Solo up. You could heat Solo up at any moment and make him be a monster and go on a winning streak. I don't think there's no redeeming for Jimmy unless he gets back with Jay. Zero.
Do you want to see that? The Usos get back together?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
And I'm going to play devil's advocate here. So is it Jimmy or is it what he has to work with? The persona that
Jimmy the drunk? He the drunk, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Maybe that's part of
trouble. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's him. That's the one. Yeah, that's
the
one.
Well, Mike says they're sabotaging Jimmy.
I don't know about all that, but all right. So we got 30 minutes before me and Ruben got to go. So let's go through this. So you had Black Girl Magic versus the Oriental Express, Jade Cargill, Naomi and Bianca Belair versus Kairi Sane, Asuka, and oh my goodness, what is this girl's name? Dakota Kai. I thought this match stunk, and I don't like the fact that they cut the entrances off too quick. So Jade will come out. Naomi will come out. 2 seconds later, they jump to Jade's music. Then they jump to Bianca's music. I didn't care for that. I did like the presentation of them coming from the ceiling. Well, not the ceiling, but whatever the hell they were on in the whole cowgirl gimmick. I knew this match was just to showcase Jade, and that's all it was at the expense of Asuka. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but that's all I got on this. Venkat, we know you don't like the women, so what do you got?
This is the point of the show where I went to the bathroom for 45, 35 minutes. So nobody go in there. And that was the time to do it because I ain't watching this crap. Next.
All right. Narubin, what you got on this match? There's some fine women, boy. I tell you that.
Yo, that entrance, that was like, I love that entrance. Like, what was it? Jade as Storm, Naomi as Raiden, Bianca. That was a fire entrance. Not gonna lie, but I also went to the washroom. So like I seen a little bit of
everybody
it.
doing it. Let's all go. Let's all go.
I seen a little bit of it. It was like to be honest, like I'd rather just Kyrie just go back to Stardom and I'll just watch it here because I don't really like. I feel like they should end Damage Control after Bailey winning. They should just end it.
And MD, I'm gonna say something at the end, but go ahead, MD. What you had on this one?
Yeah, I mean, we all knew what it was for. It was to highlight Jay. The thing I don't like about WrestleMania is they don't utilize the stage to push stuff forward. It's always a means to an end, or it's always to highlight. This was the perfect opportunity to give another inclination. That's all they had to do. That eventually a rift was going to happen between Bianca and Jay, because that's what everybody wanted to see. They could have at least teased it. They didn't do it. I'm disappointed at that. I disagree with Narubin as far as Damage Control. I think they're about to lift Dakota Kai up.
Yeah, Dakota Kai is the new leader for that.
Yeah, they about to lift her. They about to push her. I don't know how hard, but they about to push her. That's all I'll say.
So to that point though, MD, on SmackDown, when Jade came to save Naomi and Bianca, I put a picture on 5 Count. Yeah, y'all gotta check out 5 Count.
Yeah. What she gave the look? Yeah.
You saw the look. That's all they needed to look. But guess what? Bianca's gonna be the one to turn. You know why? Because Jade has come in and completely taken all her shine. I'm not gonna send y'all the video, my ring camera video, but there's a video of my wife. I gotta edit it of doing the damn Jade Cargill pose. My wife don't know about no damn Jade Cargill. They love Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill has legit come in here and turned my wife and daughter into Jade Cargill fans, where Bianca's just like, hey, remember me. I think Bianca, mark the tape. Bianca's going to be the one that turns. All right.
So you think Bianca can do a heel turn?
Hell yeah. Shit. The EST
Has she done that before?
Yes. Huh? The EST from NXT. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
The one that says, girl, you don't even go here, man, please.
Because I mean, we know that Jade is a heel type person, so I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Jade has complete. Man, I didn't think MD. I give MD this credit. MD is the first person I heard say how big of a star she was outside of wrestling, and I always said big fish, small pond. But her presentation here just amplified the fact that she only gonna be here for about 2 years, because Hollywood will be calling her soon. And listening to her on Busted Open, this friggin' girl is about to just take off. She ain't the greatest in the ring, but all they're gonna do is keep feeding her people to destroy with that pump kick. That's it. So Black girl. All right, so let's get to the match of night one. I mean, let's stop playing games. Let's get to the match of night one.
Match of the whole event, man.
Let's get to the match of night one. You have, and by the way, Narubin, you sound just like Sami Zayn. I've been wanting to say that. I think y'all probably from the same descent. Sami Zayn taking on Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion. 666-day reign came to an end. Sami Zayn hit a brain buster from the second rope, and I thought he broke Gunther's neck. That's all I'll say. 5 stars on this match. Y'all got
it. Go ahead, MD.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely match of night one. Second favorite match for me. Um, the story of it all, the how everything culminated, the story that was within the match, like it was fantastic. Nothing else I can say. Like I said, that turnbuckle brainbuster, like, man, I'm telling you, I went back and watched it in the highlights. Gunther, he performed it elegantly, and if you go back and watch it, he really didn't hit the turnbuckle at all, but he made it look so great. So kudos to Gunther and his reign. He set up for big things. Kudos to Sammy. I mean, hell, even the pre thing that they did before the match with KO, brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
So again, match of the night one, my second favorite match.
So unanimously though, can I put this on the tracker for match of the year?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. That's just me personally.
All right. Hey,
come on, MD.
I'm putting it in the folder though, because that's
cool. That's cool. I'm gonna put it in my folder too, just because you mentioned it. I wouldn't take it that far, but it was a great match.
I mean, consensusly, Will Ospreay gonna be our wrestler, everybody's wrestler of the year. We know it. I can't wait to see him and Danielson. But this match got to get some consideration. Ruben, what you had on this match?
Oh, it was awesome. Definitely my favorite match of the night. I loved it. I thought Gunther was gonna win, to be honest. But no, great psychology, and then that move, the brain buster. Like I've seen because I used to watch ROH back in the day. So El Generico would do this shit all the time, or do this stuff all the time.
Who?
El Generico.
Who's that?
Yeah, El Generico.
That guy doesn't exist. He's off at a missionary. He's doing missionary work.
Well, no. But this was 10 years ago when he was around. 10 years ago when he was around. When he was active, I seen El Generico, and I guess Sami Zayn must have borrowed the move just one time from him. I guess he got his permission, and when he did that, when he borrowed the move from his buddy El Generico, I popped pretty hard because it's been a long time since he's done it. So yeah, I really love this match. And then Gunther, he'll probably win the title from Cody at Bash in Berlin.
I think he's going to challenge Cody. He ain't going to beat him for it, but I think he's the next contender. Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you this, Nurbaum, and Venkat probably going to be shocked that I'm going to say this. If Gunther beats Cody at the Bash in Berlin, I wouldn't give a damn. Because all I wanted to see was Cody win. Venkat, what you got on this match?
This is the best damn match of the whole event. But
it's my top 3. I absolutely agree.
So it was the best from start to finish. It was the best match overall that you got the whole weekend, and I loved it. And it was right. They did it right. This just show the value of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was not just some lackey hanging around the bloodline. Sami Zayn, was legitimized, I should say. I'm being like Dusty, making up my own words. This was just great, and he deserved that because after the Elimination Chamber with Roman Reigns, they gave him his consolation prize of the tag team titles, and after that, it was not much. So for him to be the one to end Gunther's run, perfect. Reward that guy for what he did, because without him, a part of the bloodline, that bloodline stuff and this boom, I don't think takes off quite as well without his contribution. So all props go to Sami Zayn for this. And Gunther is just amazing. Everything he does is just legitimate. So I can't wait to see what he does next.
All right. And let's see what match was next. Okay, so we got this main event. Let's get to this main event. We'll speed through the other matches in night 2 so we can get Naruben and myself out of here. Mike wants to come on and rant about something. So we'll go into extra hours for that. So you had the Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes versus The Rock and Roman Reigns. We already talked about this during the watch along. We did do a extensive watch along for over an hour on this. 2,500 views. Shout out to MD. Shout out to Venkat. I thought the match in the beginning was super slow. They started the match with collar and elbow tie-ups, which is never good for blood feuds. But towards the end, the match got really good to me. Like, I thought that it was really good. I was happy that The Rock didn't tear anything. He didn't do too much, but he didn't tear anything. So I'm happy about that. I thought the match started out slow, but ended up really, really good. Based on what they did on Monday Night Raw, The Rock absolutely had to pin Cody, because when he comes back for SummerSlam, he has that in like, hey, I pinned you. And he said that much on Monday. He said, I beat you, I pinned you. So fantastic from middle to end, not in the beginning. Naruben, what you got on this one?
Oh, I loved it. Definitely my second favorite match of the night. Very well constructed, like all kind of like building up to the spots and moves at the end. A great match, and yeah, definitely Rock. Cody won, but Rock has Cody's numbers, so no, it was definitely, I loved it. Great match, second favorite match of the night, for sure.
MD.
Yeah, I second your sentiment, man. Like, what was going on in the beginning of the match was horrible. Like, it didn't make sense. It didn't, continuity wise, it didn't make sense. And I'll say this, and then I'll end what I'm saying. So I remember you asked me, did I see? I think it was during the stream that we did on Saturday. No, it wasn't. I think it was in the group chat. You was talking about the press conference. The Rock was in the press conference.
Yeah.
I went back and saw a highlight of The Rock in the press conference. What he said in that press conference made me not like this match even more. As a matter of fact, it made me not like The Rock's participation in none of the stuff at WrestleMania, because what he said in that press conference was not from the perspective of a person that participated. It was as if he was talking about something that he had directed. He said specifically in that press conference that the original intent was for him and Roman to be in the match in WrestleMania. And then he said himself that based on the fan reaction and all this, they switched roles and they went a different direction. Why would you say that if you also talent?
That's why I don't like those press conferences all the time, because they don't know where to blend it in.
So, I just based on that, after I heard that, the whole thing with Cody, Rock, Roman, it's skewed. I don't know what to think now, because you can't suspend my disbelief, not even for a second. But in that regard, as far as the match, it was okay. When they went outside, this match should have started WrestleMania, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey, MD, they have a documentary here where they're gonna go over like what happened, and I guess they're gonna try to act like as if some of this stuff was pre-planned. And I mean, The Rock said the turning point for him was that moment on SmackDown when Cody left the opportunity. He kind of like just bowed out, and The Rock came and he was going to fight Roman. And then he said the next morning he said the next few days after the fan reaction, he just thought about it and he said, okay, we should do this instead. But I don't know. It just seems like they're going to try to do some
after
damage
you just
control.
did the biggest heel work of possibly your career.
Right, I think this version of Rock is the best version ever. I think so.
And you giving me the director commentary like it's a DVD or something. Man, get out of here, man.
That's pretty much. Hey, I mean, he is from Hollywood. He is on some of these commentaries. So I mean, yeah, it's just bad. It just goes back to what I was saying the whole time. They had no clue what the hell they were doing. They had no clue whatsoever. They tried to make it look and try to course correct and make it sound like as if they knew what they were doing, but they didn't know what they were doing. As far as this match is just ass backwards. First of all, you got these big ass stars. You're in the main event. There is no time to pull punches. There's no time to play around. You got to handle business. The fact that they're out there doing nothing, and for an extended time, nothing. So towards the end of the match, it picked up a little. There was no picking up that could survive the burying job they did to their own match. This match is straight trash. It's a 2 all day at best, and it's only because they tried to course correct towards the end. But again, when the match started, that was such a sour taste. That was such an embarrassment. It was a long period of time. The match was just nothing, just horrendous. And you have blood being spilled. You have all these curse words and attitude going into all these promos going into this match. And we come out and you're like, hey, how you doing? How's the kids? Come on, man. You're supposed to be bussing ass. And we didn't see no ass bussing. So this match is straight trash.
All right. So we got 20 minutes. All right, Naruban, what matches from night 2 do you want to start with? So because I know 8 o'clock is approaching.
Doesn't matter. I'll leave it up to your discretion, but I would personally would like to discuss maybe the last match a little more in depth than
Okay, yeah, because I again, all right. So we got and they'll man the controls when I'm gone. It's just that they can't control my slide. That's the problem. Venkat, you can't control my slide.
Yeah, I'm probably getting out of here at 8 too, because like I said, I'm watching Dynamite. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, everybody got to get out of here. So let's we gotta fly through this. What's you guys' grades for night 1? I give it a 5 out of 10.
3.
We don't do 5, brother. We don't do 10.
I give this a mid. I give this a mid card.
3.
What's your?
But because of Gunther, I have to give it a 3.
So y'all give them. So that's mid, right? That's
mid.
Yeah, mid card.
Yeah. See, I didn't think night 1 was good. I didn't. The crowd was shitty. I didn't think night 1 was good. So
that's not their fault though. It was cold. So
I mean, you live in the Northeast. I mean, but hey, WWE, how about not book your biggest event of the year in the damn Northeast?
Right, that's true.
But I don't even blame that, because like I said, that Sami Zayn match, they were hot.
Yes, that's true too.
You know why, MD? Because it was a storytelling match. That's why.
Yo,
they got invested into the story.
Yo, I actually have to say something about the weather. So when they said on night 2 that it was warmer, like the weather was warmer, they lied. It was actually it was actually like in the beginning I was all right, but at night it got pretty cold.
They said it started out at 61.
And it dropped all the way to 47.
Yeah. Okay, so the real we got you up here in the room, and you were in the building for night 2. And hey, everybody, I really hate that I'm rushing through this, but something huge is happening, and we got to take care of it. So night 1 opened with what I thought was a tremendous match. You had world champion Seth Rollins taking on Drew McIntyre. I thought this match was great. Drew finally gets his win in front of fans, only to get robbed at the end, which I knew there was going to be a cash in. I just didn't know it was going to be on Drew. I would have rathered it be on Seth, but nevertheless, I thought this match was great. Venkat, what do you think about this one?
This was excellent, man. I loved it. I loved the match, but I really loved Damian Priest winning, and he didn't get enough credit either. And you look at his last year, he missed WrestleMania last year, but then he was in the main event at Backlash in Puerto Rico, and that was amazing. Then he got the tag team titles twice, and he got the Money in the Bank, and now he's World Heavyweight Champion. So he's come a long way and really had a very eventful year. So he needs a lot of credit too, and I love the fact that the fans were on Monday Night Raw saying you deserve it. I thought that was awesome because you could easily try to job him out all day, but he came out good on this. So the match with Seth, I like the fact that when Seth lost the title, you saw him looking back almost teary-eyed because he had put so much into that championship run. So I thought that was great too. I like the fact that McIntyre can't help himself being a jerk and kind of played into the hands of CM Punk. So I think all of that worked very well. So yeah, it's great. I mean, that would be my second because I just love the Gunther match so much. But I wouldn't be mad at anybody saying this is better.
MD, what you got on this one?
Just looking back at it, yeah, it was the right thing to do. It made sense to progress CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. My bias. Just today, I got the notification that my Savior WrestleMania shirt just got delivered. My biasness did not like what happened, but I understand it. So it is what it is. I just hope that whatever they're doing with CM Punk don't linger, so it'll fizzle out on Drew. Whatever needs to happen with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre needs to happen as soon as possible. That's all I say with it.
And Naruben, what do you say about this one?
Yeah, I was there. Oh, I loved it. Seth's entrance. I mean, but the match was great. It made sense. It made perfect sense. Drew losing because Seth was all messed up from last night, and then CM Punk, CM Punk once again ruining everything, ruined it for Drew, and yeah, that's Damian Priest winning. No, it was great. It was a great moment in the ring, in the stadium. Like everyone popped hard for that.
How did the cash in come off in the arena?
Oh, like people popped hard for that. That was crazy. Like everybody, like in my section, popped. Like the whole stadium was crazy. Like I never experienced anything like that before.
Yo, when Drew got up on the table, I was screaming at my TV like, Drew, just leave. Get down, leave.
Yeah, and by the way, everybody, they said that Sheamus was going to answer Adam Copeland's Cope Oakland challenge. Sheamus will be back on Raw soon. They did his vignette the other day, so there's a lot of times you can't believe what you read on the internet. All right, let's anybody got anything to say about this one?
I went to the washroom.
No.
This match was not bad.
You got anything on it?
It was fun.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the big thing before we.
Yeah. No. I liked the match. It was good. It was fun. I like Snoop Dogg's commentary, to be honest. So
I loved it. MD was crapping on it, but I loved it.
I can't rock with that. I
loved it, man.
I just can't. He wouldn't shut the hell up. I'm like, man. Look.
Snoop said, man, that's the picnic table. I loved it. Hey, and shout out to Scarlett Bordeaux for taking that table bump. My goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love to finally see B-Fab get some ring time. So another match that you might want to just go through. I thought this match was really, really good. Best match I've ever seen from AJ Styles. You had LA Knight versus AJ Styles. What you guys had? What you guys thoughts of this? LA Knight did take the victory.
Yeah, really, really good match. Like I said, still it didn't make sense to me at all. Like again, to your sentiment, Trevor, best LA Knight match I've ever seen. It still didn't make any sense at all. And the way they played the storyline, it was almost as if like it was skewed between who was face and who was heel. But clearly LA Knight was playing face. So I mean, with all the stuff that he was doing, going to the man's house, sneaking up behind him, the Scott. It didn't make sense to me. And LA Knight should have been in that U.S. title match. Period. That's all I got.
I don't know why people go into people's houses. I mean, it's ridiculous. I watched the match like towards the beginning, and then I fell asleep. Not because it was boring. I just fell asleep. I'm just tired. By the time I woke up, they had just ended it. But from what I understand from the internet, it was a very good match, and people liked the match. So that says a lot for AJ. AJ's, he's awesome. So the fact that he got the best out of LA Knight to get him a great match, that just brings up AJ's light, even though he lost the match.
Ruben, how did this come off in the building?
It was great. I liked the match, but they should give LA Knight the ball. I don't know why they keep waiting on this guy. Like clearly, if you're in the stadium, if you're in the stadium with me, you could clearly see how LA Knight is still over. So at some point, you have to give this guy something. But like the match was decent. I like the match.
Yeah, I had zero problems with it. LA Knight with the win. All right, I'm gonna skip this one real quick just so we can get to the main event. We could come back to it. I do want to hear you guys' thoughts on this women's match. This was my match of the whole event, just so everybody knows.
Mine too.
Then the Gunther Walter. I thought this match was tremendous. And this is why Bayley has been the workhorse woman in the company, not Becky Lynch. Bayley, when you put her in the ring with somebody fantastic like EO, dare I say, these two broads went in there and beat the living hell out of each other. The only thing I'm upset about is that we didn't get the hugger, Bayley. Venkat, what's your thought about this?
Oh, I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna give EO Sky her credit. She worked out good in this particular match, but I will have to give Bayley even more credit because it seemed like Bayley could just work with anybody and really showed versatility for working with that size performer. Because if she went up against a bigger woman like Bianca or something, just horrible, just horrible stuff. Just over outmatched and over size. So here it was good. They worked very well together. The match was very good, very entertaining. I got nothing but good things to say about this. The way she flipped out of that move, I thought was nice. Took a while to realize what the hell happened, but that was pretty cool. I give. I would say it probably comes in third for me though.
So I will ask y'all though, since when are white people Egyptians though? Like, what was?
Hey, you heard what I said? I'm like, damn. I'm like, she Egyptian now? What the?
What was
this
up
out of nowhere? hey, you know what they say, man. You know they like to steal people culture. You know how that go.
Hey, well, I was gonna say
we was kings and all that.
I was gonna make a Bailey booty reference, but I ain't gonna do it. Ruben, how did this come off in the building? This seemed like the crowd loved this match.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Like her Bailey's entrance was fire, and no, it was a great match. I consider Io Shirai probably one of the best female wrestlers of our generation. Bailey's up there too. I know it was a great match. I loved it. Yeah, definitely. I'd have to say, like my second favorite match of the night. I loved it. Great match.
And MD, you didn't give your thoughts, MD. What you thought of this one?
I mean, just real quick, man. Yeah, it was my match of the whole weekend, man. EO was laying it in stiff.
Yes,
she played the strong style to the T, and Bailey was eating it. Great match. I'm talking about the whole psychology of the match was tremendous. It was my match of the weekend. It not as good as Charlotte and Rhea a year prior, but it was damn near there. This match was fantastic.
Yeah, Charlotte Rhea was untouchable. That was fantastic. And Bones, look at that. He ain't been saying nothing in the chat, but when he hear EO's name, he pops up. Venkat, how much time you got left?
How much time I have left?
Yeah.
Well, I got to get up 3 o'clock in the morning, so.
Well, I mean, like, if we had to run the show 20 minutes over, you could take it, right? Because Mike wants to come up, but I want to hear Ruben's breakdown for the main event.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So we still got the Intercontinental Championship match. I mean, Logan Paul won. I don't think Randy Orton should have ever been in that match. My biggest highlight from that match is the way he kicked the dude in the Prime outfit and the way he hit that RKO out of the stunner. That was fantastic. That's all I got on that. What do you guys have on that one?
Go ahead, MD.
Yeah, I mean nothing much, man. Like I said, I people were saying, man, who the hell is that? Like I knew who it was because I got kids, but I don't think he needed to be there. But I understand it because WrestleMania does the thing with the celebrities and blah. I don't give a damn at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see a good match. It was okay for what it was. I think he did the RKO out the pop-up powerbomb, right? I believe that's what he did. But yeah,
I thought it was a stunner.
I forgot, man. But again, Randy Orton didn't need to be in that match. To be honest, KO really didn't need to be in that match, and it should have been LA Knight, man. This is ridiculous, but it is what it is. I'm interested to see. I will say he still may get his moment with Logan Paul retaining, but that's all I'll say.
Go ahead, Venkat.
No, I was just saying, are we talking about Cody and them, or are we talking about?
I just went back to the IC match because we did skip it.
Okay.
Ruben, how did that IC match come off in the arena?
Yeah, it was the U.S. title match.
Yeah, U.S. title.
Yeah, and no, it was he brought out the truck with the Prime, and that was pretty cool. And then like the fireworks were pretty cool and everything, and the match was decent. And then that YouTuber came. I mean, it was all right. Like it didn't light the world on fire for me, but it was all right. And it was like okay.
And my daughter knew exactly who the guy in the Prime outfit was. So let's get to the main event. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the whatever the hell they're calling the belt now. I just want to say Cody Rhodes got like the baddest entrances, and I can't wait until this mask goes on sale because I know they're going to sell it. I will have this and put it next to my Uncle Howdy mask. The beautiful Brandy Rhodes finally makes her appearance on TV. Naruben, I need to know how this match played out in the building before you get out of here.
This match was everything, man. This match, like just watching that whole entrance from both of them was crazy. Like it was a WrestleMania moment. Like I was like, fuck, yeah. I was like, damn. Like I knew I needed to be here, and the match was great. They had a great back and forth, and then I knew this was going to be an overbooked mess, but it was overbooked in the best way possible. The only thing that kind of threw me off was instead of Undertaker, I thought it was going to be Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Stone Cold. And I don't know, like the Undertaker spot worked out well. And then, but Stone Cold, like that would have been interesting to have Stone Cold instead of the Undertaker. But no, it was great. And then the call back to Shield, and then Roman going after Seth instead of Cody, and then Cody getting the opportunity. That's, that they say they make fun of this, but that was cinema. That was great. And then Cody winning, and no, it was great. I followed him from AEW till now, so that's pretty crazy just seeing the entire journey from AEW to now. So no, it was great match, and it was an all-time WrestleMania moment for me.
So can you settle an argument? This will be the only argument I have tonight. Can you settle an argument between me and my good friend Venkat? When Cody, and I know he asked you earlier, but I want everybody to hear it now because more people are in the building. When Cody Rhodes won that match, was the crowd silent?
No, absolutely not.
if you look at the video, you can see in the crowd it was I don't know, it was weird. Like people were just there. There was no jumping up and down. It was the initial pin. The initial pin they had like some movement and action. But even that was tame compared to what I thought it would be. And then the other thing is listen to the commentary. They were not like, oh my God, they were not like that. They got kind of quiet at a certain point. But if you go back to like Kofi Mania, you go back to Bryan Danielson. I mean, you're gonna hear it at the end of this show, Bryan Danielson. Batista's gonna tap. Batista's gonna tap. I mean, there was a lot of different riveting commentary behind the moment. With this, it wasn't. Then Samantha Irving, I don't know what the hell that was. Now they tried to excuse it by saying she was so like emotional, but whatever. I don't know. I just think that Triple H is like, hey,
Back to the little black boy jumping up and down in the front of the crowd.
You could take snapshots from multiple times, not just that. And that one is very poignant because why? Because when that match happened, Ron Simmons versus Vader, that was not an event. That was not a pay-per-view. That was not a TV show. That was nothing but a house show. That was not an event. And for that reaction to be like that, now look at WrestleMania, which is this big time, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And it just didn't have the same thing. I thought like what you guys were saying with the open dome and all the sound going out. But even with that, forget the sound, just the visual. Like shortly after the win happened, I just saw a crowd that just looked like, okay, now what? It didn't fit. It just didn't feel right. It felt weird. And so, YouTubers said that it felt like they were shocked or something, and they didn't know if it was real or what to think. I don't know if that's what it is or what. But Triple H made a decision that this is a new era. So you see Gunther lost his belt, who had it for a long time. And yeah, I mean, out of 7 championship title defenses, 5 of them changed. So it just seemed like they just made a decision to just change things and have a new era. I think that's short-sighted. I think they keep talking about long-term storytelling, booking, but we didn't get that. And I think there was a better way to put the story. I've already talked about it. But that's all I'm going to say right now. Go back to MD.
No, I'll just say real quick, man. I mean, it.
All right, guys, I'm out. Yeah.
All right, man. Peace. I get what you're saying. I'll just say this, man. I get what Venkat is saying. It ain't 1998 no more. You know what I mean? I was in the building of probably one of the most raucous crowds ever won the championship chain when Goldberg won it. I saw it like with my own 2 eyes. I ain't never felt no electricity in a building like that ever in my life. It ain't that era. You know what I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying?
I want Cody to have. I wanted that when he won. I wanted it to be one of those epic things. I think a lot of these wrestling fans today, they're just like, well, they just want to see him get it. I don't want that. I want to see it done actually right. I don't think that was the right atmosphere or place. He didn't need to be winning no championship at WrestleMania. It was odd. It was not the right venue. It was not the right crowd. It was not the right moment. And I think Triple H probably thought like, oh crap, the backlash if we don't put this title on this guy. Because it would have been a backlash. Those fans would have friggin' co-opted every show until he got there. So it's just crazy. I think a lot of these fans, they get a kick out of being able to say they'll do that, If so-and-so don't win, we right, But I think that you're talking long-term story booking. I think they went they went the easiest way. They went the most uninteresting way, and all that lunacy at the end. People try to say it's nice. I think they just caught up in the moment. That's some buffoonery. If I ever seen any John Cena running down there, I would have way rather seen a actual member of the bloodline highlighted in that moment. I would have way rather seen Dustin Rhodes show up. I would have rather seen things that would have mattered more than these randos that came up, even The Undertaker at a certain extent. Probably Stone Cold would have made the most sense only because of what Stone Cold did with Mankind Cactus Jack when he was being cheated on against the Rock. He came down there, hit him with the steel chair. The crowd went crazy. So if he came out and did another one of those, and especially with the Texas connection with the Rhodes family in Austin, that would be better than what we got. But what we got was just something else. I'll just say that. I think they blew their load, and they'll never be able to get that moment. You just threw away 4 years of, and this is not a defender of Roman Reigns, but you had a guy that you could have built up even more and said more historical things to beef him up so that when Cody beats him, or if he doesn't beat him, let's say Cody beats The Rock instead, it would have just been way better than what we got. We settled and we just took the easy road. That's what I'm saying.
All right, before I get out of here, y'all already know what I think about this match. I went and watched it again right after, and I'm going to watch it again because my wife sent me a message and said, "Hey, we got to watch that match again." I played y'all the message from Wayne randomly. Wayne just sends me a message, "Hey, I kept seeing this stuff on TikTok. Now you make me want to go back and watch wrestling." I go to work yesterday. Random coworker comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, I might have to start back getting into wrestling now. I saw what happened at WrestleMania." Everybody I listen to that I respect whatever they say had great things to say about it. That's not the issue. The issue, you love what you love, you hate what you hate. Hey, I'm a 44-year-old man with a bunch of wrestling belts. What the hell do I know? I thought it was great. Watching Roman Reigns' story, the fact that he still is taking this leukemia medicine, we don't know what wear and tear is on his body, and what it's actually doing to him. So that almost babyface him. I think that is going to babyface him when The Rock brings the bloodline to beat the hell out of him. But this just go, and this is the last thing I'll say on this. This just goes to what I said. My number one takeaway from Roman's reign on 5 Count is that Roman Reigns' title run created a babyface. The WWE has never been able to. The WWE used to be a babyface territory. Hogan, Rock, Austin, Cena. They have struggled to create baby faces, like over baby faces. A lot of people like to say Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan was nowhere near as over as Cody Rhodes. The yes chant was over, not Daniel Bryan. I've been in 2 pay-per-views that Daniel Bryan was at, and let me tell you, all we wanted to do was chant yes. And I think he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. Roman's reign literally created the biggest babyface in wrestling. Y'all know how I felt about it. I don't care. I don't need Cody to go on no long run. Cody's dad never went on a long run. The money for Cody, for Dusty, was the chase. If he has it for 6 months and loses it to Gunther, then all is right with the world. I'm good. Or he keeps it until SummerSlam and he has to fight The Rock, whatever. Seeing him win it was great for me. Did y'all hear the story about the watch that they gave him at the end?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard something about it. Yeah.
Now, was that the real watch or is that a replica of the watch?
They said they got it back from the pawn store, but how do they know? I don't know how real.
Have you ever watched that show that they do, the WWE Treasures?
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, I thought it was a replica, but whatever. That could have been it. But I thought it was great. My thing is, it was an overbooked mess, just how I figured it was going to be. I would have rather see Stone Cold because the last person to beat Stone Cold at WrestleMania was The Rock at WrestleMania 19, so that would have just did it. But the one thing nobody's pointing out is the long-term storytelling. The Roman Reigns had the chance to destroy Cody with the chair, and he decided to hit Seth instead because they called back to when Seth turned on him 10 years ago. And so his hatred for Seth, he's been shitting on Seth this entire time. His hatred for Seth caused him his most valuable possession. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I just want to say one more thing. First of all, Mike, if you want to come up, please come up. I'll stay on because I do want to hear what Mike has to say. So, Mike, if you could please come on. The other thing I forgot to mention. So, Roman Reigns with Philadelphia, 2015 Royal Rumble when he won and they booed him out. That was Philadelphia. So now you have this WrestleMania being in Philadelphia, and I think that's another thing Triple H wanted to do. But again, I think it's the wrong move. But whatever.
Hey, real quick. Hey, so what do y'all give this match in particular? Because I give it a 3.
You know, I get this a 5. You don't ask me. I don't give this a 5 for wrestling. They were having a really good wrestling match. Then it turned into the whole cluster at the end, which was cinema to me. I give this a 5 because of the storytelling aspect of it and the storybook ending to a 2-year long feud. One thing I will say Venkat was right about, because again, I got zero problem saying somebody was right. Venkat sat here last year WrestleMania and said it wasn't the time for Cody to win. He should win it next year. Now Cody won it next year, and it feels oh so fantastic. I give night 2 of WrestleMania a solid 4.
Oh, okay. Venkat?
You're talking about the overall WrestleMania or the night 2?
I was talking just basically this match, but yeah, you can give overall.
I think that overall, this WrestleMania probably was better than last year. Overall, yeah, it was better than last year's WrestleMania. There were a lot of solid matches, and they had some really good, epic type matches, almost like an AEW type, where AEW has like 5-star matches in one singular night. You could say that the Gunther match, you could say the Bailey match. They just had a lot of, and then there were other matches that were just straight fun to watch. Aside from just the one obvious stinker, everything else was okay. So I'm gonna have to give this WrestleMania. I'm gonna go with a 4
for night 2.
I'm gonna go to 4 for 1 and 2 overall WrestleMania.
Wow, higher than me. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 3 overall. I'm so what's your logic basing it on 4? Like what matches would make that high of an average? Like, I don't see it.
Hey, hold up, Venkat, don't answer that before you answer that, because I really got to go. In 2 weeks, so not next week, but the week after, part 2 of the Sting show. So
cool, that'll work. That'll work.
Part 2 of the Sting show. I'm working on it now, so we'll do that. Hey man, shout out to everybody that came through. I do got a debate tomorrow night, so tune into the channel. Make sure and tune in Tate Fist Politics from last week. I'm out of here. We'll be back this Monday for Man Talk Monday. Mike, check your messages in the group. I got a proposition for you and Kevin. Hey, but with all that being said, I gotta go. I will be doing a belt unboxing for the big gold belt. Look for that sometime this week. And I am out of here. Y'all hold down the rest of the show.
Peace.
What's going on, Mike?
What's up, gentlemen?
All right. Oh, let me just answer MD real quick. So you don't see it, but I'm going by just the overall matches. There were no clear duds except for the brother versus brother match, and there were at least 3 to 4 really solid, epic, classic matches on the event. And then the matches that were, on the card, they had some fun matches, like the tag team match, the title tag team match. I like the street fight. I just had fun with those moments and matches. So that was great. I think that's probably the best live WrestleMania I've seen in a long time.
Wow. Well, I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only 2 matches that I give a 4, and that's the Intercontinental match and the WWE Women's match. That's it.
No, I give the
The rest of that
Intercontinental
stuff is
match a
3.
5.
Like I said,
That's a
me
5.
personally, I wouldn't take it that far. Me personally,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, those are the only 2 matches worthy of a 4 to me. Like the rest of it was all 3. Like in the Usos match, I would say 2 because they failed at telling the story. So, yeah, overall, I give the event a 3.
Okay. All right, what's going on, Mike?
All right. I don't understand. I understand that Triple H is doing wonderful things. Everybody's a Paul Levesque guy and this, that, and the third, right? But I recall stating that when the Whopper Jr. belt came out, I said that it was nothing and they were going to treat it like nothing. And I think this WrestleMania showed me exactly what they really think about it. The lowest ranked, I'm not even going to get to that part yet. Everyone knows, and this is a rule that we've all agreed upon, you never have your championship start out a show, correct?
I agree.
Not necessarily, but because
I
again,
We
agree.
said that. We said
after
that
after
about.
Wrestle, yeah, go ahead.
We said that about AEW every time they had MJF starting out a pay-per-view or a premium, whatever the hell. We all got mad at it. They had the
Yep.
Whopper Jr. belt top and center, even though they could have. And I know people are going to be like, no, no, no. If other people were doing 2 matches in one night, they were already not going to let Rock really wrestle. They could have did the tag match in the beginning of night 2 and then had Roman and him. Because, like, if you really think about it, how long did they really wrestle in the final match? How long did they really go? Because they went
Right.
for a hard 15, and then everything after that was them sitting in the corner relaxing while everybody else came up and did something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So why not give your belt some shine? Give your belt some. All they really showed me was that the belt Gunther had is really their number 2 belt, and the Whopper Jr. belt is still a Whopper Jr. They showed no respect, none, to the man who's been carrying their shows, carrying them. Because we know it ain't Roman. Roman carries their pay-per-views or whatever it's called, PLEs or whatever they call, whatever. Roman carries those. But Raw and SmackDown, that's carried by Seth. And they showed us what they thought of Seth, putting him first, then putting him after being destroyed the night before. Like destroyed. The man didn't, if you watch that match, Seth didn't show up for the last 5-10 minutes of that match. He was laid off in the corner somewhere while Cody was getting whipped. Am I wrong? I don't think so.
You're not wrong at all. I agree with all that. All
And
that.
and here's my last thing I want to get real. It really annoys me. Okay, when somebody kicks out of a finisher, right? That's supposed to be a big thing, right?
Yep.
Tell me what it means when somebody has to do their finisher 3 times to take out an opponent. Is that even a finisher anymore? No, I'm being dead serious. He hit this man with that finisher twice. And the man went, whatever, I'm Roman. It took 3 times. How strong is your finisher if you got to do it 3 times to end this man?
That is true.
2 times ain't enough. No, I'm dead ass. 2 times. I ain't never seen Roman super punch somebody 3 times, ever.
He hit
Ever.
Seth one time and he was out.
You feel me?
Yeah, say yourself was up out of there. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Come on, bro. He was gone. So what are they trying? I don't understand what they're trying to show me. Like, I don't get it. I'm confused. And let's be clear. They stole that whole Seth storyline. That's Orange Cassidy. Y'all can say what you want. The falling apart. Oh, he's barely held together with tape. And then, no, he's going out on his shit. That was Orange Cassidy's whole gimmick last year.
That's true too.
Dead serious. And it's this. I don't. You know what I think Paul Levesque's image is? He's going to look at AEW. He's going to look at TNA. He's going to see the good stuff they doing, and he's going to steal it. Because he knows nobody's watching him anymore. He took all the stars they had, and now he's going to take their writers without having to pay them. That's what I saw from this WrestleMania. And lastly, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know why y'all let me on the show. Lastly, somebody should have turned on Roman. Somebody should have turned on Roman. I wanted it to be Jimmy for the sole reason that I feel like they have stomped on Jimmy for the love of Jay. Now, if you
should have been Rock.
No, I said it should have been Rock a long time ago. You remember that in the group? I said Rock should have turned him. Oh, don't let me go hunt for it. I'll go hunt for it. I said
Yeah,
Rock.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you.
No, that I said it. I just need the credit. That's all I care about, credit.
All right, you got it. I gave it to you, bro. You got it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because you heard Trevor out here trying to steal my line, talking about what he said. He tried to steal something before he left. When he was talking about EO, and he said something else, and I was like, bro, I said that. He's trying to steal my fire, but I'm gonna let it go for now. I'll hate on him later. But damn it, see, what was I saying? What was I just saying? Y'all know I got ADHD.
Oh, you're talking about turning, Jimmy turning on.
Turning. Thank you. It should have been Rock, right? It should have been Rock, and then that could have led to next year's, or maybe 2 years from now, WrestleMania. They could have peppered that in. But if it ain't gonna be Rock, it should have been Jimmy, because they did. Bro, who was the first person to leave the bloodline?
Jimmy.
Jay.
No, it was Jimmy.
It was Jimmy.
Yeah,
it was Jimmy.
Jimmy left the bloodline,
Yeah,
pulled Jay out, and then ran back like a scolded dog. What kind of storyline is that?
Yeah.
And now he's the court jester? No yeet. They're running around making little faces. Yo, Jay,
what the hell does yeet mean anyway?
Bro, you're too old to know what yeet means. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. Leave it to the kiddos, man.
That's the kiddos.
Hey, but I'll say this real quick. It makes perfect sense. All the heel work that Rock did, brilliant.
Yes.
You remember when like all the times Roman is not on SmackDown, and Paul Heyman would be like acting like he on the phone with Roman. They could have did that with The Rock. The Rock could have took over the bloodline as he should. He would have been the heel. Roman would have been fighting back to try to get in good graces, whatever. Ultimately, WrestleMania 41, Roman and Rock. Rock didn't even have to be there to be in the angle.
Sir,
he'd be on the phone with Paul Heyman.
I promise I said this in the group chat. I said Rock.
It all made perfect
Rock
sense.
should steal it, and then Solo should turn on. It should be Solo, and the Rock come out, and he's like, as soon as you lose the title, he's like, "No, man, you showing us that you're not the head of the table anymore. Just turn on him there." And then Roman spends the entire next year trying to get the head of the table back. I said that in the group chat. I know I did, because y'all are the people I talk to. And bro, I don't understand. It's like they're only good at. It's like, no, you know what? Vince was only good at doing what Vince wanted and saying screw the fans. Now Paul is doing what the fans want and saying screw the sense. And it's like, I can't get some middle ground. Like, I'm already a person that lives on the ends of a bell curve. I need somebody that can make some status quo. Can I get some normalcy? Like, it don't make any sense. The only thing that good happened is that they finally gave what's his name, Sami Zayn, something.
Yep.
They finally gave. Oh, don't get me wrong. It was a year too late, but they finally gave him something. That's it. Cody's win, it needed to happen. I wanted it to happen, but come on, man.
It
Like,
didn't happen the right way.
it did not happen. The bloodline should have exploded. The
Yep.
bloodline should have imploded. It should have imploded. The Rock should have turned on him. And then you can get rid of Roman for the next year. He can go take his leukemia drugs. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. He can go take. He can
Yep.
go get his health back in order. And The Rock could just show up every once in a while, leave his
Yep.
movie set, show up. He'll just be in the corner, and they'll just pan to him, and it'll be like, I just came to check on bloodline business. And the bloodline is run by, excuse me, Jimmy. Jimmy's running the bloodline now, and Solo's, he's not liking that he has to listen to Jimmy, but every time they get cantankerous, Rock shows up and puts Solo back in his place. I left him in charge. Mind your place. And all of the
Get
phone
Nia
calls
Jax in there. Get Nia Jax on the damn bloodline.
bro, yes, get Nia and get the new little brother. They could be drafting,
Yep.
they could be getting it back. And Jimmy, yo, all they gotta do is stop making Jimmy silly.
Yeah.
Stop
He could have had
Jimmy.
Naomi right there by his side.
Yo,
Yes.
if they stop making him bouncing around goofy like the little moron cousin at the Thanksgiving table, Jimmy could be something, bro. He could be the exact opposite of Jay. The exact opposite. Although they should never fight again. Never. I know they wanted it. It was their WrestleMania dream. They should never, ever fight again. Ever. If they could ban super kicks, it would be, oh my God, it would be amazing.
Oh, their career will be over. Hey, real quick, man. I'm watching this Ed. So they got Adam Copeland and Penta in the TNT title match. I swear they've been going for like 20 minutes, bro.
Wow.
I'm like, what's going on in this match already?
Hold on, Adam Cole's fighting again?
No, not Adam Cole, Edge, basically. Edge and
oh.
Penta, El Zero Miro.
Now,
They've been wrestling for 20 minutes, bro.
Adam Cole almost made me want to watch AEW again, but I'm done. Did they show the video?
Nah, it looked like they ain't even said nothing about it. I bet you they gonna wait till the end, bro. I'm not watching this whole show.
Bro, I'm going down.
I bet you they gonna wait till the end.
All I want to see is that. Watch the show. And you know how punk they are, you know how soft they are? We're not gonna show the one where he terrified Tony. Bro, I need to see what happened to make another grown man be terrified for his life from another man. I need to see what happened. You came out and said you were terrified for your life. If Van Cat did something to me that made me terrified for my life, I'm showing the world. This nigga turned into a poltergeist. Like, I gotta show the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, something gotta happen. Cause you ain't gonna scare me by, nigga, I'll punch you in the face. And nigga, I've been punched before. I'm gonna hit you with this brick. Like, whatever. What did CM Punk do? CM Punk, that's the fattest skinny person in history. What did he do to make Tony Khan a billionaire fear for his life? Y'all ain't feeling me?
Yeah. From what I heard, they not gonna show the footage with him and Tony Khan. They gonna focus on him and Jungle Boy. Right, if that's true, then yeah, you weak for that.
He weak as fuck, bro.
You weak for that, bro.
Weak. And you know what that means? All that means is that Punk did something in there that'll make Punk look a little bad. That's all that means. They think they got something that'll make Punk look bad. And if it's edited in any way, if I see anybody skip to the other side of I'm not buying it for a second. I don't want to hear it. I got a video I want to show Van Cat all about somebody seeing it from the other side for CM Punk and see how trash AEW just, Tony Khan, you had the chance to make something special. Yep. You owned the COVID crisis. You owned it. WWE was floundering. You had the chance to make something amazing and epic. And the sad part is, you don't even know it's already dead. It died when Cody left. You didn't even know it was dead. It was dead when Cody left, and you started with this foolishness, acting like you were the only good decision you made was taking away the booking from the EVPs. The bad decision you made was the one you made directly after that when you signed yourself up to do it. You are pathetic, sir. I have no respect for you, and I'd say it to your face, because the only thing you can do is get what you're going to cost me my job. You're going to buy my company I work for and fire me. I'll get another job. I don't care. You ain't going to beat me up because you were scared of a fat, skinny dude. Scared for your life. So
Yeah,
I ain't
bro.
scared
Yeah.
of you in the slightest.
So let me ask. So do you think like this is the beginning of the end when it comes to AEW? Because I think it is.
Sir,
Unless,
AEW
unless he
died.
gives it up to somebody else, it's a wrap.
Sir,
Have you heard about what's going on with the releases that he did last week?
I heard, all right, first of all, I asked in chronological order. It died when Cody left. CM Punk was just keeping it afloat, but it died when Cody left. It died. There was two things that killed AEW: Cody leaving and Vince leaving. Once those two things happened, you lost your heart and soul of your company, and you lost the only impediment. You lost the only, what's those things they put on cars that make them stop going fast? The governors.
Governors, yeah. I got one on my truck.
Okay, Vince McMahon was a WWE governor for the last 20 years. Once they took Vince McMahon off, they was Usain bolting up the I-95. It's been over since. So AEW's already dead. They just don't know it. Now these firings, what was it, like 16 people? I heard a bunch of people got put out.
Yeah, it was 10.
It was 10?
So you know the boys with Dalton Castle, you know, he let
Yeah.
them go.
Yeah.
So apparently,
In the middle, in the middle of a
yeah,
thing too, right?
in the middle of an angle, they were supposed to be in the angle. Supercard of Honor was this weekend.
Wow.
They was in the angle, and Tony Khan let them go, but they exposed it. So basically, what happened was Tony Khan was saying, "Oh yeah, it was budget cuts. That's why we let them go." They was like, "Nah, we got the receipts." So basically, so they live in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's where they live. Tony Khan wanted them to drive from Knoxville to Nashville. It's not close, folks. It's the same state. Tennessee is
Oh
a
no.
long ass state.
I live in Florida.
That's
I
like
know
a
it.
three. That's like a 3 hour drive. So he was
Okay.
like, "Whoa, hold on, like we not doing that." And so he basically blamed them for like not doing it, saying they didn't show up to shows and stuff. They was like, "No, we told you we need another flight." So basically, the lower talent, Tony Khan don't give a damn about them, like at all. And it's starting to make sense now with the releases in the past that have happened. Big Swole,
I was just about to
she
say Big
said something.
Swole. Yes.
Who else done said something about AEW? What's the other guy's name?
Oh, the gay dude.
Not Joey Janela. Joey Janela.
Oh
Marco
yeah.
Stunt. All these people have said when they got fired from AEW, it was on the shady ground. They done said it. So now you starting to see Tony Khan is living in a dollhouse is what he doing.
Yeah.
He want to buy up all the action figures, put them in the dollhouse, but the most prominent action figures is the ones that he play with. He'll buy you just so he can say that he got you. He'll tear your leg off or take the hair out your head.
Oh
But
snap.
you know that's what he do.
He's the dude, he's the little boy off of Toy Story.
Off Toy Story, yeah, with the braces.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he is.
Go ahead.
So that's what's going on, and he getting exposed now. And one of his toys was confiscated. Now he got to talk ish about one of the toys, i.e. CM Punk, because he want to make himself look good. He don't care about this talent, man, and that's the issue. The reason I know he don't care about this talent is because he just paid Mercedes Moné $10 million for what?
That's crazy.
Is that the highest paid person on the roster?
It's gotta be. It's
Of
gotta
course.
be.
Wow. You mean all these things these guys been doing all these years, like, and like she comes out of nowhere and command that kind of money?
And you know why he did it? Because he can. That's the
That's
only
crazy.
reason. He's got the money, but it's gonna fly. His daddy's gonna cut off that money eventually. He's not
Wow.
gonna let you throw these billions of dollars. When you could throw millions of dollars away, you could throw tens of millions of dollars away. When it start getting to hundreds of millions, he gonna say something. And only thing kept him afloat is that goofy little bill. Whoever gave him the $1 billion for the TV rights. That's the only thing keeping him afloat. And he got that off the back of CM Punk.
Wow.
And did you hear CM Punk? CM Punk was the one person saying he didn't want the other show.
Oh, I thought the show was
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
It was
No,
it
no,
was
yeah,
Tony
yeah.
Khan. Tony Khan wanted the other show. CM Punk said no.
Oh,
Put us in a room, make us work it out. He said, nah, I'm gonna get you another show, and we're gonna do it like this because he has to have his way.
you know how
Yeah.
much money they lost not exploring that feud? Like that
Exactly.
could have made them so much money.
Sir, you think I haven't watched the AEW show since CM Punk left. I would be glued if CM Punk and what's his name? Damn it. Omega was in a feud. And think about it. CM Punk and the Bump the Revival, what do you call him?
Oh,
Oh,
FTR.
FTR.
FTR. And FTR against the Bucks and against Omega, and
The
then
Elite.
yeah, but I was gonna say, but then they got Page, so now CM Punk got to make a deal with Swerve because remember what was popping back in the day was Swerve versus Page. So now he got to make a deal with Swerve. Swerve is in the crew. Swerve is elevating even faster than he is right now. He's next to CM Punk, going
Like,
against
look
the
at this,
Elite.
man. Lion Hook. What the hell is this, man? Chris Jericho, Hook, and this other guy. Like, man, come on, man. Like, hey,
Chris Jericho should not even be on TV.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yo, now that you say that, did you hear what happened in baseball? I am so pissed off about it, and it has me looking at a certain person a certain way. You heard
What?
about
now what? Now what happened?
so you know who Atani is, right?
Yeah, Show Otani. Yeah.
Right. So he hit his first home run as a Dodger, and
Just now, the season been going.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing with you, MD. But you're right. But I'm not playing. So he hit his first home run, and a lady got the ball. And the little he sent his little minions, the Dodgers and the Japanese minions, to go take this lady, separate her from her boyfriend, put her in the corner, and then threaten her. Yeah, if you don't give us the ball, we're not gonna authenticate it. So you're not gonna be able to do anything with it anyway. Give us the ball, let it, and we'll give you some little trinkets or whatever, but give us the ball. And I'm like, what? And then, she got her man around her. So you know how some women are, they just punk up. Okay, take it. And they took this chick ball.
That's crazy.
That's $100,000, bro.
That's crazy.
And then,
What the
and this the
hell?
part that gets me. This the part that gets me. When they asked him about it, he goes, "Oh, I met them backstage and I took some pictures with them." No, you didn't. Everyone knows you didn't. We all saw that they ran because when they left, they were trying to the couple was trying to leave and they got bum rushed by everybody in the crowd. So there was never a chance for you to take a picture with them. So now the way that he came up with that lie so lame, it makes me think he really sold his partner
They
behind
saying
the.
it's up next, y'all. They saying it's up next. The footage.
Oh yeah. Oh dang. I might go watch it. No, I'm not gonna watch it. Just I'll text you. You can tell me. But because I'm not watching AEW. I'm done. I was done. Now CM Punk. I should have known. But yeah,
But
he
AEW
went.
still got good stuff, man.
Yo, they got Orange Cassidy. I love Orange Cassidy. But you know what
Yeah.
this means to me? You know what
Yeah,
this means to me?
nobody's denying that.
I'm waiting for the day for when Triple H comes on the show and he goes, and the new Intercontinental Challenger OC, and Orange Cassidy come out and punch not Seth, but Sammy in the face, and they get it on and popping. That's all. That's all I got left because ain't nothing Tony Khan gonna do that's gonna work. I'm sorry. He got the Sealy on him, bro. Them girls put them three fingers up and said, until you do right by me and CM Punk, nothing good's gonna happen to you. They got him with the color purple. It's a wrap.
They were saying Cody was speaking up for Tony Khan at WrestleMania. He was I didn't see the footage. They were just saying that he had good things to say without saying it. He
Van
was
Cat,
just
something happened. Something happened. We don't know. Until
yeah.
Cody retires, we probably won't know until then.
Yeah.
Something happened between and he said remember on the Cody Rhodes documentary, he said something about Brandy. Something
Yeah,
happened.
some kind of grape, as Mac would say, some kind
I
of
don't
a
know if it was
graping.
that extreme.
It
But
gotta be.
something happened
Something had to happen. You don't let
yeah.
go. This is the man that helped create. This is the man that spearheaded the start of your company.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about it. This is the first star of your company. This man made it possible for you to have your company. If he didn't do what he did, get the elite to join in, there would be nothing. He
Yeah.
is the EVP. This ain't the guy you let go. That's nuts. Even when Vince was beefing with Gorilla Monsoon, he was still sitting down in in the chair giving commentary. He just said F you when he was done. You don't let Gorilla Monsoon go to WCW.
Right.
That's Gorilla Monsoon.
And why did AEW book Cody to never win the title? Yet your other EVPs, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, were damn near immediately champion.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know,
Like
bro.
what's that about? Something happened internally, whether it was with Brandy, with Cody, or a combination of both. Something happened,
You
and
know,
we won't ever probably find out until Cody hanged the boots up, and then he started to talk about it.
you know
Wow.
what happened?
Wow.
He left his ass high and dry and went and became the WWE champion. That's what happened. Cody ain't think about them boys. And he looked to his left and was like, oh snap, it's CM Punk. I thought you, hey, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, please. They ain't thinking about him.
Do
Tony
you,
Khan's an idiot.
do you think anybody in AEW will reference that Cody's a champion? Or just say like congratulations to Cody or something?
Sir, this is the other problem with Tony. There is no AEW people. They're all just reject WWE people. I'm dead
Or from the
serious.
indies, or they're from the indies.
No, he kicked all the indies people. No, there's no top shelf indie people, bro. Think about who's
Well,
except
you
for
got, but you got
who?
what's the name? Oh
Who?
God, the guy that was with Sting. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Darby.
Darby is not main event. Darby was they had the four pillars. The
Yes.
four pillars. None
Yep.
of the four pillars are even close to being champion. None of them.
Well. MJF is a pillar.
MJF ain't even signed. MJF ain't been on television for like what, 4 months?
Yeah. Yeah.
MJF ain't even there. MJF sings about leaving every day. It's the bidding war of 24. That's all he talks about. He
Yeah.
can't wait to leave.
Yeah.
All the other
Man,
three, one of them's in
if
Japan
yeah,
for
if
breaking
he
glass like an idiot, starting a fight.
if he got the WWE, you think MJF will translate, or they'll just waste his talents?
You know who he's gonna be? And I hope Trevor doesn't hear this.
Yeah.
He's going to be a better, well-rounded Jake Paul or Logan Paul.
Right.
He's going to be a better version of Logan Paul. He's going to be athletic, a little less athletic, but way better on the mic. Have some shock value. Get the heat real good on you. But he ain't going no higher than that, bro.
But
He ain't going no higher than that.
Logan Paul is the third highest paid WWE roster member.
Oh, are you talking about money? I'm not talking about money. I was talking about like belts. But if you
Oh,
talking about
okay.
money, he gonna get money. He's gonna get money because he has shown that he is the prince of the pipe bomb. Like,
Right.
yeah, he's the prince. So he's gonna get money. But I'm talking about like prestige. He's gonna be like what's that guy who won it? Sheamus won it one time, maybe twice,
Right.
and then that's it. Yeah, he ain't gonna be no 16-time, 7-time. He ain't gonna be that guy.
You see that him and Cena was talking during the premiere of the movie.
Yeah, the text back and forth. Yeah.
No, they were
The
actually
tweets, the
talking.
tweets. Oh
And
no, I
then
saw the tweets.
no, and not the tweets. They were talking in front of each other. That was the first time they met each other. And Cena was talking about it. I saw him talking about it in an interview. He said he didn't know what to expect because, and Cena's kind of right. He could have tried to punk him right there on the red carpet, and it would be one of those moments where MJF would look good and Cena would look bad. But he said when he came up to him, he was He was pretty cool. So, and Cena said he tried to, he tried to influence him to come over to the other side. So it'll be interesting to see.
He's going to leave, bro. If anybody is smart enough, I think everybody is smart enough to see a sinking ship. We all see that the ship is sinking.
See, I credit AEW for, in large part, for this big ass boom that's happening, man. I think it's AEW that's driving this. Having another organization, it's too coincidental that the last time there was great business in wrestling, there was a WCW, an ECW, and a WWE. Now they didn't have that for so many decades now, and then we have that with AEW now, and all of a sudden we're having this great big boom. That's not coincidental.
Sir, everything you said is correct except for one word. You said driving. The correct way to use that verb is drove, because it's past tense. It happened and it's over. They are a dead company. They have no stars. Oh, I take it back. They have a couple stars, and they're all from WWE that were fired. Every one of their stars. The closest they have to a star that's not from them is Orange Cassidy, and Orange Cassidy is well known for not being a champ, not being in the main event category. That's all people talk about. Man, he can't be. He's too skinny. He can't do it. That's all. And I love him. You know I love OC. But every star. If I name you the last 5 champions, I bet they from WWE. If I name you the last 5 champions that are, or the Elite, that's the only people that are not WWE champions that could be close to being a champion. You have to be from WWE or you have to be in the Elite. That's it.
Yeah, but I like AEW. I like the idea of AEW. I like their events. I think
they showing it now, y'all. They're showing it now.
Uh-oh.
CM Punk in Jack Perry's face, talking to him. Samoa Joe in the back walking around. Aubrey Edwards looking like, what the hell going on?
This is live, everyone. This is live.
Yep.
So they look like they're having a conversation. Jack Perry shaking his head, stuff like, man, I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, CM Punk attacked him.
How?
So he started the whole thing.
Yeah, he started.
No, he didn't start the whole thing. Jack Perry started the whole thing. This is what happened afterwards.
Physically, CM Punk started the whole thing.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Did CM Punk punch him?
He shoved him, then he kind of like guillotined him. He was trying to swing on him, but like they had broke it up by then.
And hey, isn't that now? Let me ask you a question. Is that not what CM Punk said happened?
He did.
So what was the point? If you were going to show the video, why are you going to wait till after the man said what was going to happen?
Hey, I get it, bro. I get it.
Does this come off as petty by Tony Khan?
Of course.
It's very petty.
The man said I choked him a little bit.
Especially when you're not showing what happened between you and CM Punk.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to really see, is that part of it.
And you know what's the sad part? The sad part is everybody knows it's petty and everybody knows it's lame except for Tony.
And the whole while the Young Bucks cutting a promo talking about FTR.
Bro, Van Cat.
Yeah.
Next time you ask me, is it dead? I want you to remember this moment.
I don't want it to be dead.
I don't want it to be dead either. It's dead though. It's a wrap.
All right. With that being said, TV off.
FD said no more ratings for you.
Bro, you
TV off. Y'all got my 18 to 45 demo.
You good? Because they wasted his time.
Yeah,
They
y'all
wasted his time.
got that out of me. Y'all got the rating out of me. I'm good.
They wasted
What's that first quarter? First quarter demo.
Yep.
That's all I can give you.
Man,
That's all that. Yeah, that's terrible, bro. Tony Khan,
he looked
bro,
like a
give
petty little
somebody else the
baby.
book, man. Give somebody else the book, bro. Stop playing. You want your company to flourish? Give it to Arn. Give it to Jerry Lynn. Give it to somebody else, bro.
Yeah, he needs to do that badly.
Hell,
He's
give it to
stepping in
Tony.
his own way. He's in his own way. I mean, if AEW, if that deal for AEW and Discovery fully goes through, and the pay-per-views and shows can be more accessible, they have a shot. But I mean, it's supposed to go down in this year, 2024, but I don't know.
Hey, Trevor just agreed with us. He said that it's pathetic and it looks lame, and nobody's gonna care. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. No, I do know what he's having a little you know how the little kids throw the fit. Watch, I'm gonna show him, and everyone's gonna see that he's a bully. That's what he thought was gonna happen. Ain't no man watching that in a company with big beefy sons of bitches that go around punching people. That they thought a little guillotine was gonna change everything. Oh, I can't believe a wrestler put a wrestler in a wrestling move.
Right.
Oh no!
Hey, you know what else? I saw a video a couple days ago. Somebody like put a montage together. Back around when AEW started, Tony Khan said that he would never run a show concurrent with WrestleMania weekend. Yet this show, the Supercard Honor Show was Friday.
Wow.
Which historically, Supercard of Honor has always been WrestleMania weekend, except for the last couple of years when he owned it. But now all of a sudden, Supercard of Honor is back WrestleMania weekend.
Wow.
Yo, I don't understand. I'm thoroughly confused. This had such potential. It could have been something. I'd rather watch the Netflix stuff on Al Snow and his little company.
Oh, I watched that. Yeah,
I'd rather watch that. I don't. This is, bro. They just showed backstage tape of a wrestler putting a wrestler in a wrestling move. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I am done.
So the real thing is how is the wrestling community going to react to it? Like, what's going to be said on social media? Is he going to get called out for it, or people just not going to care at all?
Sir, before the footage shown, go type in Tony Khan backstage footage. All you'll see is Tony Khan is pathetic for showing this backstage footage. That's all you'll see. Even what's his name, Vince Russo, I think, put up something about it.
Wow.
Everybody was talking about it. I think Bischoff put up something about it. Hold on, yeah, Bischoff said he's pathetic. He said releasing the CM Punk footage is pathetic. Bro, nobody respects him for this. Nobody.
Wow.
Nobody. And here's my point. If it showed something, I might give you some slack, a little bit of slack. If it showed something, but it shows nothing. CM Punk literally said, "This is what happened. He got in my face. I got in his face. He approached me. I pushed him and choked him a little bit." And that's literally what I just heard MD say. What was the point? I'm confused. What was the point of showing the video? Unless he lied and you were gonna catch him in some super lie, what was the point?
The point is he has to say or do something, and that's all he had. So he's like, "We're gonna run with that." And it's funny. He made the anticipation. He makes a big announcement. Oh, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be huge, so that everybody can tune in. than watch it and then be disgusted.
You know what? It is sad to say the only thing Tony Khan has done, to that has been positive on his show is these big announcements. That's it. He says there's going to be a big announcement. He has promo for the big announcement, and then the announcement is mid. That's the only thing he ever did that was good. His promo for the big announcements. That's it. Everything else he did is pathetic. And I'm sorry. It breaks my heart. I wish that I could have had $1 billion and we could have poached Triple H away from WWE and had him and Cody make AEW.
My thing is like, what does that say about the integrity of the Bucks? Like, and I like the Bucks, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, but what was the conversation about the direction of like what? So basically, what they did, they shot a promo on FTR and included the footage. That's basically what it is. Because basically, what they said was because of the incident, they weren't fully focused on because they had a match with FTR at All In. They were basically saying that the reason we lost to FTR because we had to focus on the situation that took place prior to the match.
Man, get out of here.
So they cut a promo about their match at that Dynasty and included the footage in it. But what does the integrity say? Because everybody knows the real reason behind y'all showing the footage. Because Tony Khan, that's what he wanted to do. Because I guess he in his feelings about what's happening right now in WWE because they shining, and he don't like that, and he's shining off the people that he used to play with.
It's the same thing that happened in WCW. You had Undertaker, Steve Austin, all these guys that used to be in WCW, and they became the biggest reasons why WWE was successful. And here's Tony Khan losing major guys, and the same things happen. This is all repeating. It's ridiculous. Like, we don't learn these lessons, I guess.
I guess it don't matter how many millions of dollars you throw at them. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing business the right way, I guess it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I mean, it's a hard sell when you can't even fill up like the most basic of seats in your shows. I mean, oh Lord,
I
Sting has to
don't even got a
retire.
problem with that. Just run smaller venues. Like, bro, like I'm not gonna think less of you if you run a smaller venue.
If they run a smaller venue, they're going to be called TNA.
but that's see, and that's the problem right there. They just got finished doing All In, supposedly 70,000 people in the building, right?
Yeah.
Why would I think any less of you if you running weekly shows in a smaller venue? Why? You got a TV deal.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not an issue. WCW was able to do that too. They ran Center Stage. They ran Universal Studio.
Right. It was a strategic move.
But when those pay-per-views hit, it was sold out.
Yeah.
Greensboro Coliseum, Omni, all sold out.
Because I'm Tony Khan. That's why.
Man.
It just don't make sense, man. Like I said, man, this may be the beginning of the end. If he keep doing it this way, it could be the beginning of the end, man.
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all never listen when I talk. It's already over.
So how long do we think that AEW could last?
Oh, that's a different question. It can last for a long time because he's got a billionaire daddy.
Oh, man.
I ain't say millionaire, multi-billionaire daddy who's making money hand over fist because he own a football team. And if there's anything in this world that prints money, it's owning a football team.
Yeah. Discovery, Turner Discovery don't care if he lose money. Nope. They don't care because as far as we understand how TV is not like how it was in the 90s, Van Cat. The
Right.
ratings work different now.
Right.
So according to the ratings, as it pertains to what's going on now, it's a good show. According to the execs at Discovery. But
Right.
monetarily, Tony Khan has been losing money every year he's had AEW. Point blank period.
Point.
So they don't give a damn. They'll let you stay on TV because
Oh yeah.
the ratings say that they get money.
Hello.
They don't care if you make money or not.
Nope.
What if they lose that deal?
If they lose that deal, it's over. Because nobody's buying the subscription to watch AEW. I know that because nobody's buying a subscription for Honor Club. Nobody.
Oh my God.
Hell, I probably half of y'all didn't even know Ring of Honor had a pay-per-view this weekend.
I did not know that. I did not.
There you go.
They do not promote Ring of Honor. I don't know why. They don't even have their own shows. I heard they just back up shows after AEW or something.
I knew NXT had a show. I did not know Ring of Honor had one.
Man, please. I bet that's where all the black women are.
That is where the black women are.
See? Look at that. I've never seen a Ring of Honor show, and I bet I knew it. Because that's Tony Khan. Hey,
they win on Ring of Honor, but they lose on AEW.
They lose on AEW.
On the main, yeah.
Why not just stop one of those shows and put Ring of Honor on it?
Because all he's gonna do is have them sitting down. He's doing what Vince used to do. He has his favorite 12. He brings in a couple of people to get beaten up by a favorite 12, and then he'll put the favorite 12 against each other, and then all right, good job, new thing. And the only reason I honestly believe the only reason Swerve got up is because MJF fell back. I don't even think he realized what he had with Swerve. I think that just happened because MJF fell back and he needed somebody to fill it.
It doesn't hurt Swerve that he was a former WWE guy too, eh?
Hey, what I tell you, all you got to be is form your WWE. And guess what? All this is doing is boosting up the money Swerve is going to get when he runs back to WWE.
Wow.
All I'm saying is look at everybody's contracts. Y'all better look at anybody contract that's coming up. They're going to see. They're gonna be like rats on a sinking ship, man. It's time to get out of here.
Oh,
they out. It's a sinking ship, man. It's pathetic. I'm sorry. I made y'all stay on here till 9 o'clock. My bad.
No.
Good, man. I saw what I wanted to see. I'm good now.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Which I kind of already expected, but just for the suspense of disbelief, I wanted to see what was going on.
So when they showed the footage, like, did they have Tony Khan talk or?
Oh no, Tony Khan wasn't involved in it. It was a Young Buck.
Okay,
it was a Young Buck.
But I'm just saying, Tony Khan is the one that's saying that he will play the video, though, right?
Yeah, so that's what he was saying. But like I said, basically what they did, they incorporated it into a storyline.
Oh, okay.
The Young Bucks were backstage talking about FTR, basically saying, I think it was Nick Jackson. Hell, he even implied that FTR had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
wow.
So yeah, they made it into a storyline. Is what they did.
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all can have AEW. I used to be the biggest fan. Y'all can have it.
Now, like I said, true enough, CM Punk was the aggressor. I think he was out of bounds. I think he was out of line. He don't need to be worried about, like, bro. Let me put myself in Jack Perry's shoe. Okay, I want to do a spot with some glass. Like, I'm looking at it like, bro, like, who's saying what? If authority is telling me I can't do it, I can't do it. Obviously, he could do it because he did it at All In. So somebody gave him the okay. With that being said, CM Punk ain't got a damn thing to say to me. I get it. I'm on the side of Jack Perry.
I'm gonna tell you
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why you're not on Jack Perry's side. Because you made an assumption that is not true. Nobody gave him the go ahead.
He just did it. And
Bro,
that's the
who pulled out the car on stage, Mike?
no, the car was
Who
always supposed to
okayed
be
that?
a part of it. The car was supposed to be, but it wasn't supposed to break it. That was a rental. It wasn't supposed to get broken. They did what they wanted to do, and that's the problem. The problem is people feel like it's okay to do what the hell they want to do, and ain't nothing gonna happen. That's the problem. The
Yeah,
problem
because
is
when the authority ain't saying nothing about it, hell, it is okay.
exactly that, and the problem is Tony Khan wanted CM Punk to be the authority.
Well, again, in my eyes, he ain't.
He wasn't supposed to be. He supposed to be a little wrestler.
Right, exactly.
Yes,
So
but
if
Tony Khan
nobody
pushed off on him.
if nobody in an authoritative position said that's a no go, I'm doing the spot. That's just me personally. And then see if CM Punk the wrestler come up to me and say something about it, I'ma also say like what's it to you?
You mixing stuff up.
What do
CM
you
Punk
mean?
didn't get mad because he did the glass spot. CM Punk got mad because he called him out. That's what it was. Y'all keep mixing. Y'all can't keep moving the goalposts. Keep it where it is. He did what he
Okay.
wanted to do. Cool. But then you ain't gonna come try me.
Okay,
He came and tried me.
so do you feel you feel as though CM Punk came to him respectfully and with concern about, hey, maybe this is not a good. I don't think it went like that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. All right. Let me give you a better example. So say we doing our straight talk society stuff, right? And I'm like, yo, I don't care what Trevor say. I'm gonna say F a bunch of times because that's my word. And Trevor comes to you and he's like, hey man, we can't have Mike saying the F word all the time, man. Somebody gotta stop Mango, man. Mango going wild. Go talk to Mango real quick. He'll listen to you. And then you come to me and go, hey, come on, Mango, you real good, Mike. I mean, we love you on the show, but come on, bro. You can't be saying the F word. Trevor said, let's not say the F word. And I go, but I want to say the F word, bro. I like the F word. And you like, nah, man, come on, bro. And I go, all right, cool. And then me and Van Cat go have a show. And on the show, I go, man, that. F. And Van Cat's like, yo, whoa, what you doing? I'm like, man, F you and F that. I say what I want. And then I look in the camera and go, and ain't nobody that work here gonna tell me any different.
But I don't think it went like that. So let's use
That's
that.
exactly how it went.
Let's use that scenario again.
Go
So
ahead. But let me finish one point.
Okay, go ahead.
We watched him look in the camera and say what he said, and we all know who he's talking to.
I agree.
He was talking to Punk.
I
He
agree.
wasn't talking to nobody else. He was talking to Punk like, do something. You said I can't do it. I did it. Do something.
I 100% agree with what you're saying. Now,
Okay. And
going
CM
back
Punk
to
did
this,
something. Go ahead.
going back to the scenario that you just mentioned about cussing on the show, right?
Right.
He said, hey, look, man, we can't have you doing like somebody go. I don't think it went like that. According to reports, I think they said Tony Schiavone said something to him, and Tony Schiavone went to CM Punk. I'm almost 100% guaranteed that when CM Punk went to Jack Perry, he didn't come respectful and concerning.
Why
I'm
would you
pretty
say
sure he
that?
cut Jack Perry out. I'm pretty sure he
Why would
cut
you say
Jack Perry
that?
because it's CM Punk.
Sir, see, this you starting to sound like Van Cat. If me and you about to have a conversation about something, there's no beef. There was no beef between CM Punk. He heard something
I
from
don't
Tony
believe that.
Schiavone, and Tony Schiavone said, hey, go handle this, please. And CM Punk's like, I'm not the boss. They were like, but everybody respects you. So he's like, all right. So he did it like like you do in the locker room. Hey, bro, don't do this. They don't want you to do it. Because if he cuts them out, there would have been beef before. Because if we can agree on anything about CM Punk, he don't hold his anger well. He not
And
gonna
that's
sit
why I
around.
believe it was beef
Right. I
beforehand.
believe it was
I
beef.
do.
I believe it was beef in the video they showed. That's when it was beef. I don't think it was beef before that. Before that, it wasn't nothing but somebody came, Trevor went to you and said, could you talk to Mike? That's it. They didn't say, hey man, this dude's out of control.
That's not what happened. Tony Giovanni said he want to break real glass. Can you go talk to him? It wasn't no anger. Where would the CM Punk anger come from? Number one, this ain't his fight. They asked him to talk as an elder statement. Number two, he ain't breaking the glass on himself. What he mad at? You guys are inventing anger. The anger didn't come until he talked trash. Once you talk trash to me,
I just don't believe that.
of course
That's
you
just
don't,
me
because you've been
personally.
around
I
Van Cat too
don't
much.
believe it.
You do 2 shows with Van Cat. It's leaking into you.
I believe CM Punk was talking to him recklessly, even beforehand. When he was asked to talk to Jack Perry, I believe that he was talking reckless to Jack. That's just me.
So you calling Jack Perry a punk?
No, I'm not calling Jack Perry. I'm
just
saying
did.
listen to me again.
All right.
I'm telling you, this is what I believe. I can't prove nothing I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that there was beef the moment CM Punk went to go talk to Jack Perry when Tony Schiavone asked him. Because
So
I
you
believe
saying,
CM Punk came to him, tried to punk him. That's what I think.
so you saying Jack Perry a punk?
No, bro.
That's what you
Listen
just
to me
said.
again. No. I'm saying the arguments about this whole thing was happening even when the initial conversation happened.
All right,
Nobody took no swing at nobody.
maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying. You're telling me that Tony Schiavone went to CM Punk and said, go talk to the Jungle Boy. And then CM Punk went and punked Jungle Boy, tried to punk him, right?
Yeah, and Jack Perry told him,
let me
look, you
finish.
ain't finna be talking to me no type of way. Damn what you talking about. I'm gonna do
Now
what the
see,
hell I'm gonna show. And I'm gonna
now you're
show
not
you
making no sense. Now you're not
how.
making no sense. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when CM Punk walked up on Jack Perry and said, you ain't gonna try me like that, we saw what happened. It's on the video. So you telling me the first time it didn't happen? No, sir, that makes no sense. If you
So
walked up to
again,
him aggressively trying to punk him the first time, and then Jack Perry would have did the same thing that happened then. If it didn't happen the first time, it would either there was no punking that happened or Jack Perry a punk. It
you
gotta be
you
one of
can't
the two.
you can't say that, man. Like I said, just because the for the initial conversation we wasn't no physical altercation, you can't say that no words weren't exchanged. You can't say that.
Sir, just like you can say that there were negative words said, I can say that they were. You're not the only person that get to invent what
Okay,
happened.
it's
You get to
all
invent that
speculation.
CM Punk was an
It's all
asshole.
speculation at the end of the day.
Okay. Your
All
speculation is CM
speculation.
Punk was an asshole. Mine is that he talked to him like a grown ass man. Hey, bro, don't break glass.
I'd like to say I don't think that. I don't think that. And based on the fact that everybody said what they said, even after the brawl out stuff, the stuff a year before, even from that,
What did everybody
people were
say?
pretty much already saying that CM Punk was an asshole and
Sir,
all. You know,
you sounding like Van Cat for real.
And MD just try. I mean,
You
he's
sound like the only people you gonna have me do it. I thought I already dealt with this with Van Cat. The only people that said it were people that were aligned with the elite. Because just as many people that said we don't like CM Punk, there were just as many people saying we do like CM Punk. Just as many. That's why they made a whole nother show. And they took
but,
all them people over there, and then Jack Perry found his goofy ass over there where he shouldn't have been.
so
but why
what
is
about
there
Chris
always
Jericho? Chris
drama
Jericho
though?
said it.
Hold on, one person at a time. What?
Chris Jericho said it.
Chris Jericho is if you're gonna talk about anybody being an egomaniac, Chris Jericho is the king of that. And listen to Van Cat laugh, because he knows it. There is nobody. Yo, Chris Jericho once told the EVPs he's the reason AEW exists. He said that
So
on the
Yeah.
mic.
that will validate it because he knows when it's there. He can identify it because he know it firsthand.
MD, I'm gonna fight you. You know damn well Chris Jericho ain't starting no AEW.
Again, I get it, but you can't take away from the fact that multiple people, despite what their alignment is, multiple
No,
people
you
have
cannot
said it.
say despite. You can't. That's like saying, that's like we taking a toll of the people that like our show. And we're going to say, who likes Mike? And you're going to go to all the people that say Mike ain't right and ask them, do they like Mike? They already said they don't like, they think I'm not right. But if you ask the people that say Mike is right, we mess with him. That'll make no sense. If I fight this crew, and now you go ask all this dude's friends, whether they like me or not. Of course they don't like me. Of course they don't. But you know, you saw what happened? When the new show started, everybody was happy. Everybody, damn it, what's that name? Something CR? FTR. FTR was happy. Samoa Joe, yeah, that's really how much I don't watch it no more. Samoa Joe was happy. Everybody on the collision show was happy. It's just stupid little Jungle Boy brought himself over there causing drama. And he is one of the elite crew. He shouldn't have been over there.
So Jungle Boy's gone for good though, right? He ain't coming back.
Nah.
He's still on the contract.
Matt Jackson had a scapegoat T-shirt on, because you know he calling himself the scapegoat now.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know why? Because he's one of the crew.
Oh,
Thank you. He wanted a crew. He don't have on a CM Punk shirt, do he? No. They are the hate CM Punk. You know who he is? CM Punk is the Terrell Owens of wrestling. Half the locker room love him to death. Other half can't stand him.
T.O.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about all that now.
I'm telling you, he the T.O. He the T.O. One of the top 3 wide receivers of all time. But
speaking of top, we need some more top 10s.
Bro, I'm working on one. I already got the one that should have happened. You know what? Van Cat, I thought of the show that I want to do, and I really need you to help me. I think you're the only. I'm not gonna say it here in case Trevor's listening, but after listening to today's show, I realized what show I want to do. I realize, and when I send it to you, you're gonna laugh with me. Ooh, don't say nothing. I don't want to hear it. Don't say nothing, because I don't want to give Trevor any kind of like warning. I just want to put it on this channel, and then he's forced to watch it. Delicious. But the top 10, I already have my top 10 ready. I'm working on another one because we ain't been on the show in like a month and a week. It's been so long. I figured I might do 2 of them.
Yeah.
Just be like, run it back. We're gonna do part 2. And I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be good.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You know what? I might, you know what? We're almost done. After we get off, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
You're gonna be the first person to hear the top 10 for next week.
Okay.
All right, bet. And then you can tell me what you think about it, what I should change. Because I'm mad. The first top 10 I did, I should have moved Madonna and Selena Powell. I should have switched them.
Madonna I remember hearing you say something like that.
Yeah, that broke my heart when I watched it back. I was like, Madonna was a full-fledged, decades-long whore.
Yeah.
What? She should have been top 4 thotty.
A lot of high-profile stuff went on with her.
That was my one mistake. See, that's why I need somebody to help hold me accountable. MD ain't gonna do it. He can't even tell when CM Punk right.
Hey man, again, like I said, bro, and keep in mind, I'm not like that big of a CM Punk fan to begin with.
You think? it shows.
But I'm not gonna take away from all the stuff that he done did. I'm not gonna do that. But
okay, you said the positive. All right, that's positive.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's you can't take away also that is well documented.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Yo, we need to have needs to be our debate. Our debate needs to be CM Punk.
Mike, he does have a tendency to get into these situations everywhere he goes.
Oh, now see what you just said? I 100% agree with that. If that's what your point is, I'm with it. But don't tell me that there are documented proofs, because it's not. It's not documented proof. It's innuendo.
Okay, bad wording then. Bad wording. There has been witness accounts. Let's just say witness. Right. Go ahead, Van Cat.
No, I was just gonna say noticeable altercations.
No.
Yeah. There's been witness accounts, not stuff that we don't know about that people have talked about. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, one of the first altercations was in Ring of Honor with what's his name, Van Cat? The Heart guy. Smoke all the weed all the time.
I know.
What is his name? No, well, he's friends with Natalia. What is his name?
Damn it.
Something Hart, man. But when they was in ring, because the guy beat CM Punk ass backstage. Oh God, what's his name? Somebody help me out. Trevor, where you at? Because he came in the WWE, the New Heart Foundation, with him and Davey Boy Smith's son and Natalia and all of them. What is his name?
I'm the little
I
blonde boy.
know what you mean. I see his face in my head, but I just can't.
The little blonde boy.
Now he wasn't blonde. He had like a buzz cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the little small one, the short one. Isn't that her husband?
Yeah,
Kid.
Yeah, he was Tyson. He was partners with Tyson Kidd when they came in as a New Heart Foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Something Hart. He's the nephew of Bret Hart.
Right. There's a documentary on him about all the stuff that he's gotten. Was it Teddy? Is it Ted?
Teddy Hart. That's his name. Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart in Ring of Honor. He was the first person to point this out. All the stuff that because back then CM Punk was quote unquote the guy in Ring of Honor, and he was trying to have stroke in the back. Teddy Hart wasn't with it. Teddy Hart was saying, "Hey, you ain't gonna talk to me any old type of way." And they had the match, and I think it's in the documentary because I seen parts of that documentary where Tony Hart was no selling his stuff because he was like bump CM Punk.
Yeah.
And they went to the back, and CM Punk did the same exact thing, got in his face, and Teddy Hart, according to witness reports, beat the hell out of CM Punk. So from that point on, it's been well documented as far as witness account as what CM Punk is on.
And I could very much see that because CM Punk don't look like a guy that can fight. I mean, he don't look like a guy.
And Teddy Hart is way smaller than CM Punk. Teddy Hart is short, like you said, Mike. He's short.
Well, I'm going to do something that I wish more people did, but they don't. I'm going to say I have no idea about the Tony Hart situation, so I'm not going to act like I do.
Yeah, I don't know if that documentary is it on Netflix, MD? I saw it.
I don't know. I haven't seen the full documentary. I saw parts of it.
Yeah, I was watching it
because he in prison.
Right.
So y'all listen to criminals over CM Punk? I'm so stupid.
So I've seen parts of it.
It was a murder, MD?
No, I think he I want to say he SA'd like his girlfriend, I think.
Oh,
God,
okay. Yeah.
It was something to that effect. Don't quote me. So lawyers don't come after me. Allegedly. But hell, it ain't allegedly because he got convicted. So I gotta go back and look at it. But I know he went to jail for something.
Yeah, he seemed to have like a wild life and a story, man. It's just like all the stuff he was saying.
Yeah, like in the documentary, like because he like was breeding cats, like he was into cats and smoking weed.
Yes. Yeah.
He cared like they were saying one part I seen they were saying he would miss dates because something was going on with the cat. He'll say hell with the booking. I'm going to go see about my cat.
The priorities, man. The priorities.
Wow.
And Natalia and all them, they get their cat where they used to get their cats and stuff from him. Like as a matter of fact, Natalia, she in the cat, she where the cat is and stuff. It's because of Teddy Hart. And she would get all her cats from him. And he would breed cats and stuff. And sell them for like thousands of dollars. It was like a high-end breed. Sell the cats for thousands of dollars.
Must have been one of them hairless joints, them Egyptian joints. They cost a grip. All right, well, since we about to go.
I guess y'all done, huh?
Yeah, we gotta go. I'm disgusted with this cat talk. How y'all feel about the J. Cole apology?
I've been hearing stuff about that. I ain't really into that stuff, but I mean, if that's what he did, then
what did he do?
You pretty much made yourself look weak. I mean, you know, yeah. Go ahead. You know more about it than I do. I don't follow that stuff.
So Kendrick, so basically, all right, because a lot of people act like they don't realize that Kendrick didn't start it, because Kendrick's like CM Punk. They start with him, and like 50 Cent, they start with him, and then when he hits back, everyone goes, I can't believe he hit him like that. Same thing. So they made that, you know that song First Person Shooter, right?
Okay.
With Drake and J. Cole. No, the two of the big three. There's, you know, the big three in hip hop, the three top artists. So apparently they were trying to get Kendrick to join the song. I guess watch the beef, but Kendrick was like, "Nah, I'm cool." And in the song, J. Cole says a little, you know, he says Kendrick's name a couple times, but he don't really say anything. But then he says one line about uh the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake, and you know
Right.
the Spider-Man meme, right?
Yeah, we had multiple Spider-Mans
Right.
pointing at
That's
each other.
that's basically saying we're the best. Me and
Right.
Drake. He didn't say it's me and Kendrick and Drake staring at each other. He said it's me looking at Drake. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
okay.
that was a jab to me. That was the first
Right.
jab. So then Kendrick put out Future and Metro Boomin. They had beef with Drake, and you know they were putting the song, they putting the album
So
together.
when did that start though? Because I thought Drake and Future was cool because they did plenty of songs together.
They did. They was cool, and I think I'm not gonna act like I'm because I don't like Future like that. But I know it seemed to cool off, and he went and got him a little 21, and then it was like to hell with Pluto. And he had that little song. He had a song on his album about Pluto, and it didn't come off very nicely to Future to me. So they ain't really messing with each other like that. And when Metro Boomin and him got beef, I think it's over a female actually. But I don't want anyone to take my word for it. I'm gonna go do some more
That's
research.
crazy.
But it's over. But yo, you know when you up there, it's a whole bunch. Because you know Drake is one of the king snipers. He you saw the little video when he went up to a guy who was eating dinner with a girl and then paid for their dinner and then got the girl. Oh, what's up, girl? I remember you. Hey, come see me in the W when you're done with this nigga. Like Drake like that.
Wow.
Drake like that. Drake. When you
Yeah.
and I ain't mad at him. When you
He
the
made
man,
your list for a reason.
facts.
Damn
So
mulatto Negro. That's what he
you
is.
that octoroon ain't no joke. No,
Yeah,
that
yeah, they
octogen.
are.
I'm gonna call him the octogen. Anyway, so Kendrick made a song. Well, Kendrick got on one of their songs, and his verse was when I say you remember that in that old Knockout Kings video game, they used to have the regular jab and then that power jab.
Yep.
He threw that power jab. Like it was, he was like, and the line that everybody loves, he goes, Mother F the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. And the way, he delivered the line with some aggression, the whole thing was just digs at Drake, slapping Drake, and then he hit Kendrick. He hit J. Cole a couple times, little taps. So this weekend, J. Cole dropped a album tape mix album. I don't know what they do now. Everything is something weird, but it's all over YouTube and the drop. And he has a song called 7 Minute Drill or something like that, and it's supposed to be dissing. It's dissing Kendrick, and he basically took Jay-Z Takeover and took some lines from there and tried to say Pimp a Butterfly was whack and he's in his prime now, so he could beating up Kendrick or be the whole album had little sprinkles of him dissing Kendrick. But it was everyone will tell you it wasn't heavy like that. Like it wasn't heavy. Nothing was real diesel. Nothing was real strong.
So what do you
But
apologize for?
I'm gonna tell you. So he went to Dream. They had to no. It was before Dreamville, his big festival, and he came out and he said, "You know what? That's not even who I am. I'm a man who found peace, and just because I'm competitive in this hip hop thing and da 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 da. When someone came at me, so my natural reaction was to go at him. But that's not even who I am. He's like, I love Kendrick, I love my brother. Because if you listen to the diss song, the whole time he's listening to him, he's saying, I don't want to do this. You my brother. I love you. It's like I'm G. He even said a line. He's like, I feel like I'm G Money. I feel like I'm Nino Brown and G Money about to, and my brother's keeper, from New Jack City. Because he's like, I don't want to do it. So he basically said, I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Even if you diss me, I'm not going to come back at you. Like, I'm done. I don't want the beef. I don't want the beef. And I was like everybody else. I was upset at first, right? Because we from the generation of, the Locks and 50 and the Broad Street Bully,
Yep.
Philly nigga. You know what I'm saying? We from that
Yep.
generation. You say something, then tomorrow was FJZ. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we come from. That's so late. Like we come from there.
Yep.
So my natural reaction was, come on, son. But then I thought about it. You know how I said CM Punk is wrestling's Terrell Owens?
Yep.
I think J. Cole is hip hop's Kevin Durant.
Let me
You know
get
how
my
they
bird
just
a
be like,
phone. Let me
you
get
know
my
what
bird a phone.
I'm saying? You know how they be like, he just wanna rap. Katie just wanna ball. He ain't trying to be Batman. I just wanna play ball. I just wanna rap. I don't wanna all this trying to be the king, trying to be the GOAT. And that's my problem with Cole is you can't do what you doing because he's on one of the greatest runs of all time. And he's put together some of the greatest. If you haven't heard it, look up J. Cole. Benny the Butcher featuring J. Cole, and just listen to his verse on there, and then go break it down line for line, and realize that you've heard some triple entendres and stuff that you ain't even know went together. Just the Einstein couplets. Oh my gosh, amazing,
Man, I couldn't tell you no J. Cole song if you put a gun in my head. Shit, I don't know. Or
sir.
Kendrick Lamar. But I do know Drake
What?
songs though. So can't nobody tell me Drake ain't the truth because
Drake is not the truth, sir.
his album sales say different.
Yeah,
His
because Drake
number
is a
ones and his
world.
top. Well, hey, it is what it is. It's capitalism, baby.
He is a
Uh-oh.
He the
worldwide
truth.
Uh-oh.
pop artist.
Well, hey, that's cool.
Okay, then you know what?
That's cool.
If that's what you say, I accept that. I said that earlier this week. That's my problem with thoughts. Like I love whores because a whore is like, I'm here for the money. I'm going to give you the sex for the money. That's what this is. We both know what it is. Thoughts are like, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be whorish, but I want you to respect me afterward. Like, no,
It
you
is what
act
it
like a
is.
whore, I'm gonna treat you like a whore. You a whore. No, I'm not. That's why you a thought. That's why I don't respect thoughts. Okay.
Drake can put out a Kentucky bluegrass album. I'm bumping it.
Wait a minute now.
I'm
Wait a
bumping.
minute here.
I can't stand
Drake the truth.
him.
No, he's not. No, he's
He's
not.
trash.
I ain't gonna sit here and let you talk bad about Drake. He's the truth.
Oh, God.
Yo, real talk. The only thing Drake and Beyonce have in common is that I haven't listened to their album in over probably a decade. I haven't listened to either of their albums in about the last time I heard Drake was Take Care. So whenever that was it. I was done after that. I ain't even listen to that control when he had a little controller. I ain't want to hear that. And I'm Jamaican. I ain't want to hear that.
Oh, you ain't like controller? And
Bro,
that's why I need
Oh,
you.
come
That
on,
was the truth.
MD.
I will
Everything you
stomp on
just
your
seem
pinky
to
toe.
me.
I will stomp on your pinky toe, sir.
Controller.
You know how you know controller wasn't fire? Because the second Tory Lanez jumped on it, it became fire. That's how you know Drake was whack. The second the second Tory Lanez got that, I was like, oh, this what it should have sounded like. Gotcha. Want to hear
Oh,
nothing Drake got to say. Until Drake
man.
spits some bars, call me Charlemagne the God, I ain't trying to hear it.
Mm.
I need
Drake.
bars. If I want pop music, I'll turn Michael Jack back on. He's supposed to
Well,
be a hip hop artist.
that's this generation's Mike Jack. So there you go.
Sir, why is it you want to fight me today? I don't understand why you keep saying these disrespectful things and you just saying with such vigor. Like I don't understand. He is nothing near Mike Jack. I don't want to hear none of that.
I'm just telling you the truth, man. Don't get mad at me.
No. He said, don't get mad.
I'm just, hey, man.
I can't,
Drake is
oh
the
my
truth.
God. And it breaks
Future,
my heart because
like I said, I ain't know he was beefing with Future. So Future ought to be ashamed of himself. If it wasn't for a lot of that stuff that they was collabing on, Future wouldn't have been on. What was that last album? The one with the lions on it. Damn.
I don't know. The last I know the song they had when they was in the drive-through. That was the last time Drake spit something that I was like, okay. You know what they had the beat change for each of them had their own beat.
Yeah.
That was the
That's the
last.
album I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's my problem. Drake only rap on features. He don't
Well, you
rap.
might, you
Yeah,
might
for a
have a
lot of
yeah.
it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, a
He
lot of
ain't be
it is
trying to
that.
harmonize and sing. That's why when the 21 thing happened, everybody was like, "Oh, okay." And when him and 21 got together, I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." But I'm not buying a solo Drake album. No, I don't want to
DMX
hear that.
hated Drake music, man.
Kiki, do you? No, nigga, I don't. Shut up. You know what? I take it back. I did like that. What was that song? Scorpion, the first song on that album, when he goes, "Hit the switch." Yeah, hit the switch. That song was fire.
Hmm.
But like I said, if Drake ain't rapping, I don't want to hear it. I've heard enough singing. I heard you singing to enough chicks. I'm good, bro. I heard you do enough Afro beats. I heard you steal enough. Oh, I went to Nairobi. They have a new sound over here. I'm gonna bring to the state. No, let Nairobi have that, bro.
Right.
Let Nairobi have. Let Niger. Let Burna Boy do the Afro beats. He got that. Don't cost. No, everybody go chop break for
If
yeah.
it
Let
wasn't for
him have
Drake,
it.
if it wasn't for Drake, Afro beats would not be as popular as it is right now in the state. Point blank. Period.
That is a
Can't
fact.
take that
But
away.
it would be popular because it was popular before Drake, and the island people knew about it. So it would have took just like you know who they said it about. They said it about reggaeton. Oh, if because Noriega brought reggaeton over here and it got big. I feel you, but I personally believe give reggaeton another 2 years, Daddy Yankee would have popped up. Gasolina would have popped without Noriega. I think Gasolina would have because Gasolina was fire. So if Drake didn't do the Afro beats, I think you gonna tell me that you don't think Last would have made it, even if Drake wasn't around. Last would have popped.
Man, I don't know who the hell that is. What's that?
You ain't never heard Last. You heard Last.
I probably have. I just don't know. I hear a
Right.
lot of songs. I don't know the title or the artist. I hear a lot of stuff.
Well,
I just
Last.
listen to it.
It's the song that
Yep.
got Tony Braxton in the background doing like harmonies. I'll send
Yeah, I
it to you.
probably
I'll send
heard
it
it.
to you.
I probably heard it.
But that
And
song so
like
big.
Tim, I love Tim's.
Okay, I ain't mad at you.
But she an Amazon too, bro. God
Yeah,
damn, she
yeah,
built. She
yeah. She
built.
is.
That's a brick house, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a brick house.
You know who I can't stand, but she's so fine, I just can't help it.
Who that?
That Tyler girl.
Oh, the little girl.
Yeah.
I saw something, man, like that she like half like Indian, I want to say. Somebody saying.
Nah, man. She's South African. She's
Yeah, I know.
Afrikaans.
I'm talking about her other half.
She
Her other
Afrikaans, I
half is
think.
Afrikaans.
Yeah, she Afrikaans. She
It's
one of
one of
them.
these artists I heard, man. I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was her. I mean, but she alright, but she
Nah,
she
she
built
pretty as
like a
hell, bro.
12. She pretty,
Yes.
but she built
Yes.
like a 12-year-old girl
She
though.
she built like she 5, my G. Yo,
Yeah, she
she
built
got
like
a
a little 12.
double. She got a double negative A cup.
Yeah.
She little as
Oh
hell.
my
Like my
god.
kids, man, my kids love Zendaya, bro. Anything about Zendaya, they with it, bro. I'm like, bro,
Zendaya's gorgeous,
I'm
but
like,
she ain't got
look,
nobody.
y'all look older than Zendaya.
Facts.
And then y'all ain't number 14 and the other one. See, I'm like, what
Facts.
the hell? I
That
was like,
hey,
bro, I can't condone that.
that's how you could tell I could never be a pedo because I've never met a sexy child in my life. They
Yep.
all look like pencils
Yep.
just walking around, bro. It's gross. I
Yep.
like my women grown with features and lady lumps. You feel me? I don't know. I don't get none of this child stuff. I don't get it.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yeah, the
like my
new
ladies
generation different,
funky.
bro.
They
New
weird,
generation, they
bro.
different, man. They different, bro. Even when music, so it's some type of music going on right now. They call it crash out music.
What?
It's a new style of rap. I'm talking
Right.
about. I thought the stuff that I used to listen to was bad, like a lot of the 3-6 stuff and the horrorcore rap. Some
Yeah,
of this
that's
stuff I
good
listen
job,
to now,
man. That's good
some of this,
stuff.
yeah, it was good, but it was shunned upon when we was listening to it. This stuff now, the crash out, man, bro. I'm like, man, what did he just say?
Okay,
I'm,
gentlemen.
Brother Lynch hung.
Oh, now I remember him. Gentlemen,
yeah, brother
first and
Lynch, huh? What the
foremost,
truth?
I would
Yep.
like to apologize. I did not know we still had people in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Hell, I thought we were just shooting the ish,
I
man. Hold
thought we
on.
was just talking, bro. I thought we was just talking.
Oh,
Homeboy said
Ricardo's still in the house.
Ricardo's still chopping it up, and he said Tyler is full on Hindu, so maybe she might be. And
So that's what I heard. That's what I
yeah,
heard.
I'm gonna go look it
I
up.
knew it was something. I knew it was
And
something.
Jen freaking Penn said, breaking news: Tony Khan suffered a heart attack backstage at AEW, fell to the ground, and CM Punk opened champagne as soon as he heard it. Yo, they going crazy. Yo,
Yeah, man. When y'all
Ricardo
get
is
a chance,
hilarious.
look up crash out music. That's what they call it.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
good.
Bro,
I'm too
but
old for that.
them dudes is crazy.
I'm too old for that, bro. The
They is
wildest I
crazy.
get. What's that dude from Kansas City?
Oh,
The
I don't
rapper from
know.
Kansas City. The dude and everybody. My homegirl love him too. He got the
Oh,
beard. And,
you're talking about what's the name? With strange music. You're talking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
he's big.
Yes,
Tech Nine.
yes. Yeah.
Tech
Take nine.
Nine.
Right. Take nine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tech Nine. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take
That's
nine
as
is
far
awesome,
as I
man.
go.
Take nine is awesome.
Yeah, that's as far as I go. And my homegirl met Tech Nine and she ain't stopped talking about it for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She saw me rapping. She's like, oh my God, you like Tech Nine? I'm like, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's this dude. My son was in the car, man, and he started playing some dude called Baby Kia. That's his name, like Kia the car.
Baby
Man, that
kid.
dude started rapping. I said, "What the hell?" I'm like, "What kind of devilish?" I'm like, "When you
Yeah.
turn this on?" But I'm talking about insane. But like I said, I can't say much because back, like I said, when I was young, the adults were saying the same stuff about the stuff I was listening to. You know what I mean?
Hey, you remember what they used to say about Snoop Dogg? And now they all
What's
love
that?
Snoop Dogg? You remember when we was growing up? Snoop Dogg's a killer. He's a murderer. He's on
Oh
trial.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
listening to this? Ugh, listen what he's talking. He's talking about hoes and bitches and da. Now they're like, oh my God, I just saw Snoop Dogg at WrestleMania. He was amazing. I'm like, I thought y'all hated Snoop Dogg. Stay out of our business. Snoop Dogg's amazing. He's a national treasure. That's how the world works, bro.
Yep.
Because I used to think, I remember when that's the one thing that's wrong with me. Like when it comes to music, for some reason I still catch on to the young people. So when 21 first came out, he had like a bunch of like new stuff. And I was like, okay. Then he had a song called what's it called? He's talking about robbing his plug. It was hilarious. I'm gonna go look it up. But he had that song, and I was like, oh, that's fire. And then it was him and another dude I really liked from Pittsburgh who got murdered. And then I would be walking, like riding around jamming their music, and all the people my age look at me like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "Oh, Million Dollar
Ricardo said,
Lick."
"Baby, Ricardo, you know about Baby Kia?" He said, "Baby
Yo, I
Kia
told
trash."
you.
It.
Hey, me and Ricardo twins, bro. There's a reason we know all this youth music.
Yo, I'm
I
talking
can't.
about, man. He's just straight, like literally just yelling,
I'm
like
looking at
as
it
he
right
rap.
now. A song called "OD Crash," and I'm looking at it.
Like these folks. It's another guy. Glock 40 spaz.
Oh yeah, I know about
I'm
him.
Yeah, Glock 40 spaz. Now I kind of actually like Glock 40 spaz. I ain't gonna front.
Nah,
But
bro.
this. See again.
I'm too old for this, bro.
I get it. I get it. Trust me. But like I said, I got teenage boys, 3 of them.
Yeah, I feel you.
So every now and again, I find myself, nodding my head, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey,
Every bobbing
I
down the
can't say
street
nothing.
in
I
my
can't say nothing.
minivan.
I can't. Hey, I can't say nothing. I love. There's a reason I love. What's that thought name? That's the only thought rapper I like. Ruby Rose. She got a song called "Pretty MF," Pretty Mother Effer, and I heard it, and I was riding around bumping it while I'm delivering pizzas, and people would look at me like I deliver pizza to these bad chicks, and they were like, "Are you listening to that?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, coming up next. I got a phone number because of it." So you feel
Yeah.
me? And they were baddies. So, man, we ain't gonna talk about that anymore. Cause I'm trying to get, hey, Ricardo, no, Ruby fine enough. No, I'm gonna take it back. Ruby is sexy, but she's not fine because I've seen her without makeup, and no thank you. You gotta make that distinction. People don't make that distinction anymore. With makeup, you could be gorgeous, but when the makeup come off and you look like Pikachu, I don't want to hear it. You're not fine. You're not fine. Look like Pikachu. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Pika! No. No.
oh man.
Hey, bro. You don't remember that thing I posted? I posted the thing where I had what porno stars look like before with makeup or without, and I was like, "This is who y'all be going crazy over? This chick? Ugh, telling
Yeah.
you." And that's what get me so mad with thoughts because they be like, "Look at these dusties, these dusty, ugly, broke." And I'm like, "Boo boo." The second makeup come off your face, you look like my cousin, and he goofy.
He goofy, man.
He goofy. So I'm like, all right, but I ain't, whatever. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
out of it.
I mean, but hey, it is what it is, man. The girls got it on lock right now. So hey, what I'm saying? I guess you can't beat them, join them, I guess.
You a lie. I beat him just with. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop talking because you can't have me and Ricardo going back and forth in the chat. It's gonna end up getting bad. We need to get that after dark thing so me and Ricardo can talk our trash.
Yep.
Yeah. Trey,
Yep.
bring back STS After Dark, man. I used to like that.
Come on, bro. And Trevor ain't want to let me have it because he was afraid I was gonna get him banned. I'm like, yo, just demonetize it and let me talk my ish.
Yeah. That's all I got to do just for that one show.
Exactly. I got hella freaky crazy story, and I know
I ain't
Ricardo
yeah.
do.
Man,
I
there's
ain't
so
got that
many.
many subscribers, so I don't give a damn. I say what the hell I want to say.
There's
Facts.
so
I
there's
don't
so
care.
many YouTube videos and YouTubers that curse, say all kinds of stuff, and it's not a problem. Matter of fact,
I think it's based on how much influence you got, bro. That's what it's based.
it has to be. It
If you
has to
got the
be.
influence, you can say whatever. You can play whatever. They don't give a damn. You like because
Yeah, there
YouTube
was
making money at the end of the day. They don't care. You know what I'm saying?
there was the girl that was watching the WrestleMania main event, and she had the audio playing loud. You could hear it, and she's reacting to the match, and that was her video. And they never demonetized or copyright. Her stuff is up. It's still
They were
playing.
they were like, there is no way in the world that she can. How much she making? Oh
Yeah,
nah, yeah, she's fine. We didn't see this one.
Yeah.
Go to the next one. We
yeah,
didn't see this.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you got to know how to manipulate it, and you got to have the influence for Google not to care.
hmm
That's
Which
that's
is
that's all it is, bro.
which is trash, but it is what it is.
Like they sent me something about that intro I did for me and Gideon about the Mob Deep instrumental. But
yeah.
then they was like, now they said something about no action taken. I was like, hell, I wasn't gonna take it down no way. You know what I mean?
Talk your stuff.
I was like,
What
hell, as long as
what
people can still see the video, that's all I care about.
who's the one that does the song, the banging song for ATL?
That's T Rock.
Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody you knew, and that's why I was
Nah,
thinking you
nah,
weren't
nah.
getting a copyright on.
It's considered because it ain't like a big label. So
Okay.
Hey, have
I'm
y'all
assuming that it ain't. I'm gonna play it either way it goes.
have y'all heard that Seth Rollins isn't gonna sign his new contract?
What do you mean he's going to sign it?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
You don't
Ain't
believe
no
they're
way
talking
in
about he
hell.
quitting?
Oh yeah,
Because
I don't believe that at all.
it ain't like he got anywhere else to go. Because
Exactly.
AEW's dead.
Yeah, that's the other
Exactly.
problem that you need AEW so you can have these wrestlers having better contracts. If
Yep.
they don't have a place to go, now WWE will call all the shots.
God, they ruined Jimmy, bro. They ruined Jimmy. God, they ruined Jimmy. Jimmy should be doing what Solo does.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
should be a more
It could be a
disciplined
lot better.
Solo.
Because like I
Yeah,
said, you can't really put it on talent because I mean they do the same stuff.
that's a fact.
I mean, can you say charisma? I guess you could, but I mean a lot of that is a lot of the stuff that Jay is doing now was organic through the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Hell,
Yeah.
anybody can raise their hands up and down and say yeet. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Did you see the video where it was him and Cody doing the yeet and they was trying to get Jimmy to do it and they wouldn't do it for Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean,
That was
I
so
don't know,
funny,
bro.
bro.
I don't know that match disappointed the hell out of me, bro.
Yeah.
Disappointed the hell out of me. That video was so good they played before the match, so good, bro, and you wasted it.
Yep. You see, Ricardo said, "Do y'all miss the mustache?"
Hell no. Don't get me wrong. The problem with the mustache is that absolute power corrupts absolutely. If there was a check, if there was some balance, he would have been okay because he had some ideas. Everything he did wasn't horrible. Everything he did wasn't great. It's just he thought he was right, so he would do anything he wanted, change in the middle of the show, change in the middle of the match. Like because he felt like anything I do is what they're gonna want, and if they don't want it, I don't. And the worst thing in the world that happened is that they started getting TV money. When they started getting
Yeah.
TV money and they got the Saudi money, he didn't care about the crowd no
Yeah.
more.
When the Saudi money came, it was a wrap. It was over.
Yeah, it don't matter
And
even if y'all
then
don't
you
show
ain't got
up.
nobody telling you no. So hell, what it matter? You know what I mean?
Exactly. If ain't nobody, if you don't show up to my show, I'm still gonna make money because of the Saudi money. Once he got to that level, he didn't care what y'all. We want CM. I don't care. CM Punk, yay, bump CM Punk. I don't care. Oh, CM Punk's back. Still bump CM Punk. What?
Hell, Van Cat, I'm surprised we ain't seen him in Mar-a-Lago yet.
I know. You would think so, but he probably has to.
They're trying to persecute me.
Exactly. That's
Hey,
exactly how he would point it out like that.
did you
But
hear that they
he
had
may want
CM
he
Punk?
may want to.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I would just say he may want a low profile because of all that other stuff going on.
You heard how they said P Diddy, he had two of his planes take off, but he wasn't on either one of them.
Oh God.
So they can't find him. They said
Uh,
P Diddy shook the U.S. government. P Diddy out here
I
living.
told he bet if he was smart, he'd be on his way to Bali right now with Russell Simmons there.
oh my
Man,
God.
I would have the tent right next to him. It'd be like Harry Potter. Remember how you walk in? It'd be a tiny tent. You walk in, and it's like a 15-story house. I'll be just like that, living the life. All my billion, I would have no money in the U.S.
Yeah, be in Bali with Russell Simmons, Namre Yin Yo, and
Okay,
Namaste and all of that.
okay, namaste. Good day,
Yeah.
Mr. Combs. We found a grown man for you. Here you go. Oh, thank you, thank you. Now let me not say that. Let me not say. I don't know if that man guilty. That was just funny. It came to my mind. I don't know if he guilty. I don't know. I know. All I know is when a black man make too much money, all of a sudden there's rumors. All of a sudden it's Illuminati. I need some proof. If they got tapes, show me the tapes. Show me the tapes.
So you're like Dave Chappelle. He needs to have the grandma holding his birth certificate. I mean, you
You know
gotta have
what?
a complete proof.
I'm glad you said that. Dave Chappelle is the reason I need to have proof because
Yeah.
you remember when Dave Chappelle supposedly quote unquote went crazy and they said he was in Africa smoking crack and nobody challenged it.
Right. Right.
Nobody said a word until decades later when everybody was like, why the hell did he have to go to Africa to get crack? He live in America. Everybody
Yep.
just assumed he was crazy because a bunch of rich white people said it. And all
Yes.
you have to, if you want to do your due diligence, do your research. There's a documentary. I told Van Cat to do it, but he never did it. About the USA, and you will see that the America propaganda is second to no one. It is second to none. Our propaganda is insane. Okay, and I've seen with my own eyes how they do you remember, dude? First, voodoo. We can just look at voodoo. Everything you know about voodoo came from something somebody told you. You don't know nothing. You ain't never seen nobody do voodoo that wasn't in a movie or a TV show. You ain't never seen nobody with chickens hanging around. All you know is from television and movies. And just from television and movies, they had a whole country of people become evil. Oh my God, they got powder. You got to watch out. Just from movies, everybody's scared of Haitians.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
very
not
true.
lying. And ain't nobody heard nothing about voodoo till a movie came out in the 70s. And now all of a sudden, oh, you gotta watch out for them Haitians. Them Haitians crazy. That's propaganda, bro. So until I see proof, I don't believe it. Yo, we was all looking at what's the black dude that was Kane? We was all looking at him crazy. I can't believe you did that. And then 2 weeks later, the video come out where he running from the chick. I don't believe just because they say it, don't mean I gotta believe it. Just because they say it, don't mean I gotta believe it. And I stick by that till the end of my life. Period, point, and blank. So saith the X. So saith the Bango.
All right, fellas.
All right, fella.
Guess it's time.
I'm about to lay it down myself now.
Yeah, I'm about to watch a video trying
Yeah.
to learn how to edit because I'm sick of everybody else knowing how to edit but me.
Yeah, hey, you better step the game up, man. Hey, you see, hey, I'm calling it now, bro. I done surpassed Van Cat. I'm calling.
Oh snap.
I am the new producer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
well shoot,
calling it, man.
I might call you instead of bothering Van Cat because Van Cat busy.
$500. That's all I'm charging.
It's fine.
Yeah, so Van Cat. Yeah, Van Cat.
God.
That's a pretty reasonable price.
Yeah, all right. Not after Van Cat had a twerking Charlotte Flair in my video. You ain't beating that.
Yeah.
He had
Hey, I ain't
Charlotte
gonna lie, man.
Flair.
Some of the stuff he do in InShot, I don't even know how. I'm like, how the hell do Van Cat do some of this stuff?
And Van
I ain't
Cat,
gonna
where's
front.
that video? I've been looking for that video. I can't find it.
What do you mean you can't find it?
I was looking on the channel today, and I could not. I wanted to show somebody. I could not find it.
I gotta try to get it over to you. It's a new month, so I should be able to send it. I'm gonna try to send it over to you.
But it should be on the channel because you premiered it on the channel.
Yeah, I promoted it on the channel. It should be there, and it should be on. I want to say it should be on my channel too. I think.
All right, we'll talk about that off the mic.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hey Mike, sir. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, but yes, some of that stuff, man. Yeah, I'll be like, wow, like I don't understand how Van Cat even do something. But really, with InShot, now that I'm seeing like all the effects and a lot of the filters, like the possibilities are endless.
Yep.
Bro, Van Cat been
and to be in that app is great.
He been pushing one shot InShot in me on me for the longest, and Trevor keep pushing Canva on me, and I don't know which one. I don't know how to figure out how to use either one.
Canva to me is easier. Canva is way easier than InShot to me.
No.
But Canva doesn't do a lot of the stuff. Yeah, it don't do what InShot do though.
Exactly.
What does InShot do?
Hell, damn near everything it looked like.
Yep.
Man, he found a twerking Charlotte, sir. Nobody's gonna beat that. A twerking Charlotte. How you find that, bro?
I just wish InShot had a desktop version. If it had a desktop version,
bro,
I could manipulate it better.
One. I could
not
find
it ain't one. It ain't. It's only on phone and tablet.
Damn it.
I like it on the phone. It's easy.
You made the edit of my video on your phone?
Yeah, I do all these edits on the phone.
That's nuts.
I used to do everything on a computer, but it's just easier for me to just do it on the phone because it's just right there. Boom, I can upload it, cut it how I want to, move on.
My finger's way too chubby for that.
Nah, man, it's
I could manipulate it better if I had a mouse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you think
I could just drag stuff.
No, I'm telling you, like, see, so in InShot, when you go in there, you can like cut it, or you can extend it by just holding the thing and moving it across. It's so much easier. I'm telling you, you do not need a mouse or anything. Like, when you get used to using it, you'll be like, how the hell was I not doing it like this the whole time? It's so much easier.
I will say it's easier as far as like I don't have, because a lot of the clips that I use are on my phone. So
right. And that's the other reason why it's good.
Yeah, with Canva I gotta export it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Sometimes I gotta email it to myself and then upload it on the computer.
But where do you find, like, I don't know where to go to find all that extra stuff. Like, I ain't gonna find Charlotte twerking. Where the hell I'm gonna find that?
All right, so all you gotta do.
No. Tell me later. Don't put it out on the media. No. We're gonna close the show out. We can't be giving all the hints out. We can't be giving out the gold. At least until I learn it. I gotta learn it first. I don't want nobody else learning stuff before me. Because if Ricardo put out a video, I'm fighting the world.
Yeah. But all right, Van Cat, we'll let you go, man. Tomorrow, MD Thought Box Live. I'll be doing the news. I'll be covering what I got coming up. We're talking about the Trump bond situation. Trump came to Atlanta today. I'll be talking about that. He went to Chick-fil-A, y'all. I'll be talking about that.
Oh Lord.
Yes, indeed.
More other stories. I'll be breaking all that down. But peace, y'all, man. I'm up out of here. I'm going to sleep.
Yes, sir. I gotta go take a shower and I'm gonna make love to this pillow.
I got you. No problem.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week. WWR. Check out MD. on his channel, MD20. Peace to Mike. Peace to Bones. Peace
Ricardo.
to Ricardo, of
There we
course.
go. There we go.
Peace to Zay. Peace to everyone. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace to Vencat. Way to
All
keep
right.
it going. Much love, extraordinaire.
All right. Appreciate you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And the bitch now the whole world can acknowledge me. You'll get the shit. You'll be knee deep in the shit. Brother, I'm gonna take you home.
What?
You're gonna be mine. You're about to be mine.